Alright, we should be live. So, on GJ, I'm looking for these highs to be taken out, basically 170, because clearly there are people waiting for buys above there. People are selling at their stop losses here, and people are buying and waiting for this area to be cleared. So I'm going to wait for that area to get taken up. And buy-wise, personally, I'm looking for this to get taken out here. Whether we'll get it or not within the next 2 hours, we'll see. I think the highs are more likely to get taken out. Sells wise, I want this to get taken out 169,400, because I could say this area here, right? I could say I want this to get taken out and for price to come into this zone here. But the way I see it is, this low only got created. This low only got created about an hour ago. So how many buyers really, have bought since then? How many buyers really have their stop losses below here? I don't think there's that many. And I look for a liquidity grab before I look for my trade. And even selling wise, I don't think it's clear enough of a range for people to sell into. It's very choppy, so I want the clear move. Right now the clear move for me is these highs. So bish, bash, or these lows here. And I'll trade either way. Oh, look how that lines up perfectly. That is beautiful. And yeah, my headphones aren't even plugged in, so the audio is probably very bad quality there.
It's all right. It's not bad. Could be better.
Yeah, so I'm looking for 170 to get taken out, or 169,400. Then I'll look for is the other end.
I'm looking for sales too.
Nice.
I'm on sales on gold, but it's in drawdown.
Okay. Well, these are the ones you took yesterday.
Yeah.
15. What time did you take it?
5 o'clock exactly.
5 o'clock. Okay. Is your stop loss like 1663?
1664.
64. Okay.
64134.
What you thinking is gonna happen now then?
It's potentially gonna get taken out. To be honest, might get hunted. To be honest, looking at it right now, look, probably gonna get hunted here. Grab that liquidity on the left and start pushing back down.
Yeah.
Oh well, it's fine. Got another entry for it, and I got crypto as well that I'm gonna look into, which is Bitcoin. I'm looking for sales as well. I expected this big move to the upside, but I do want it to go up a little bit more. Take out the buy side liquidity on like the 4-hour time frame, if you look at it, and then start pushing back down to 18,000 and potentially even lower to 17,000.
Let's look at Bitcoin.
It's looking perfect.
Bitcoin.
But it's fine.
Before Bitcoin, let's plug the Forex chat. Hey guys, just
I think Anderson's gonna be here today.
start.
4 likes already.
Is that actually 4 likes?
Yeah, that's what happened last time.
Was it? They are 4 likes now.
Yeah,
Right, guys, if you're here, talk in the chat.
there's 2 watching.
We need
It's me and someone
friends,
else.
Brian. We need.
Me and someone. I don't know who it is.
Yes, Anderson, you legend.
Is he?
You're
See
the
Yeah,
you're the loyal one for the day, the first one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Apart from that Adil Mustafa guy, but he's a G. You know, I can't talk about him.
It's not fair.
Yeah.
You can't get here quicker than he can.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that now.
Literally
Looking for GJ sells today.
working and watching. Nah, you were here yesterday. I remember you got the first one, and then unfortunately you didn't get the second one. The second one was the good trade.
Yeah.
I'll go over yesterday's, right? Because the thing is, because I was in a rush to go out, I had to move to break even because I didn't want to manage my trade on the move. But I still secured some profit. Got my 1-to-1, and price came back. Here we are. I'll show you guys.
Where is Asia Highs? Asia Highs been taken already. I don't need even to worry about Asia Highs
You
anymore.
mean on Bitcoin?
Oh, Asia lows needs to be taken. No, 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 on gold.
Okay, okay.
That's where liquidity is.
Yeah, so Anderson, this was the trade you got, right? Or me as well, but this is the one you followed along with. Same idea as this buy here, but unfortunately price wanted to play around a little, bounced off the key level here, and order block, pushed downwards. Luckily we managed to cut the loss in half, right?
We did, we did.
But then I saw the momentum picking back up towards the upside, and I saw that more liquidity was left towards the top side here. So I thought, must be a sign. Must be a sign that this down here was just a secondary liquidity grab, and price is going to keep pushing up. Yeah, yeah. And since I had to go, I thought I'll get a smaller stop loss. I'll get my TP quicker. So I took profit here. If you wanted to move to break even like I did, you could have. If not, this trade, I'm pretty sure would still be a profit. Crazy.
Yeah, it still would be. GJ's moved up a lot. Loads, loads, loads.
I might start, I don't know if I should say that on stream, like, I don't know if I should say risk management is up to you, or you should just follow me.
Up to them.
It's up
Everything's
to them.
up to them.
Everything's up to them at the end of the day.
Everything's up to them, yeah.
That's true. Yeah, 17R, crazy. That's smart money for you.
I'll say this now. This goes for me, not a deal. This goes for me. So if you get a winning trade from Discord, I don't want anyone giving me credit or anything.
Yeah.
It's all up to you. If you won that, you won that.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
all up to you. I didn't win anything. I won personally, but if you
Okay.
win from using my signal, then they won it, not me.
I got you, okay. The way
That's
I
what
see it is, if you do take it and you end up getting paid, right, you deserve it for showing up for the 2 hours.
And yeah, you took the risk. It
That's-
wasn't us that took
yeah.
the risk. They took the risk.
That's the way I see it. It's like,
Yeah.
the one way to justify live streams and these signals, you know, quotation mark signals, is that it's different to normal signals in that you have to show up for 2 hours
Yeah.
every day,
That's-
and that's
that's
where you're
work.
going to make the gain. And then it's work. Then you're getting
That's
work
work.
experience,
Yeah.
and you know everyone knows, even in the shittest job, the easiest job, you still get paid for work experience,
Yeah.
no matter what you're doing.
Exactly. Learn and earn, I guess. I don't believe in learn and earns, but
Yeah, but in this sense, that is what it is, really.
I suppose, yeah.
Anderson, you said you're from India. So
What time is it in
it's
India,
like,
man?
actually, it's not too bad there right now. I think it's like 11 a.m. If not 12 or 1.
11, yeah, 11.
I think Pakistan it will be 11. They're like 4 hours ahead of 5.
Wait, that's so far away. Hold on. What time is it in the Philippines?
Probably like double that.
Is it
4
that
p.m.
far?
But Pakistan's like halfway, isn't it?
No, it's 2 p.m. 2 p.m. 2 p.m.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so if this gold continues bearish here, if it finishes below 1657, this might still be a valid sell and still potentially start climbing back down.
Let's see.
If that means it just swept these highs, these temporary highs on the left, rather than sweeping this New York high, and potentially be attracted to these liquidity bottom on the left. By the time it takes out that liquidity, that Asia low, then I'll be moving to break even, because at that point, if it doesn't continue, it's going to start hunting the buy side.
Yeah. If I did take a sell here on gold, right? If I'm imagining it's GJ.
Hmm.
Let's say I sold on this candle low. Let's say once it closed, right?
Right.
Obviously, it's very different to yours because I'm a scalping, but I
Yeah.
would move to break even here.
Yeah, yeah. Exactly
what
what I mean.
And then
Exactly what I mean. Exactly, yeah.
runner
We
will
have the
probably
same
be this target here, the next one, and then from there onwards, like you said, Asia low. In terms of the most obvious liquidity for me, is these lows here.
Yeah,
Like
the
you
only
said.
issue is my entry is exactly where you would have put the stop losses. So, stop loss to break even. So I can't really move my stop loss to break even if it
You
is
said
a
five,
break
didn't you?
even.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
That's
I
it.
would say when it gets to
This
my
one here,
best,
probably.
my best one would be when it gets to the thingy,
Yeah.
to the Asia lows, and then continue down.
To be fair, I can imagine that happening too.
Because if it does pull back down, right? If Asia low does get broken, look at that how clean traffic is on the left. We could go all the way down to like the next
Yeah, man.
area. So
Clean to the left. Everyone's
Exactly.
selling here.
it's clean to the left.
But
bro.
best believe it's gonna do something like this. I hope. I hope
For
the
me,
breakout
okay.
traders get taken out. I swear
For
down.
me, the clean to the left works because there's less volume in that
Yeah,
area. That's why it works
that's
for
it. Yeah,
me.
we have
Other
actual
people,
logic, you know.
other people just say clean traffic to the left for no reason, but for me it
uh,
works because there's no volume within that area. That's why it was clean. It was
yeah,
easy to move. Oh God,
yeah.
I'm done.
I remember we
Dying.
used to say that all the time, but now it just annoys me. If I hear someone say clean candles to the
Yeah,
left, I'm like, why though?
yeah. I have theory behind it. Some
Yeah,
people don't. Anderson, so what is your strategy exactly? Though, to give us a bit of a background about yourself, like what do you know about trading? What don't you know about trading? So we can help you a little bit more and kind of like, you know, cater this bit to you to help you out a little bit.
yeah. I think he's only just starting. I'm pretty sure he said 20 days he's been
Yeah, I
trading.
know. Well, what did we know? 20 days. I mean, I
20
was
days,
gambling.
to
I
be
was.
fair, I
Ga-
knew about risk management straight away because my cousin sorted
Okay.
me out.
Oh yeah, true. That's not fair though.
Yeah, he said to me, just start off literally with the tiniest lot size possible.
Mm,
Just do 0.01s. Get used to that money thing. Don't start using higher lot sizes. And I
smart.
remember doing. I remember thinking, okay, easy. I'll do that. And then
Yeah.
I was taking these 0.01s, right, and it would actually pain me to lose. I was like, what the hell?
It
Like,
pays me to lose any, to be
exactly.
honest.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if you lose, it doesn't matter about the money. It's the idea of losing you
Yeah.
need to get used to.
I hate.
Because chances are you're not used to losing before this, unless you're a.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm trying to think. Maybe because you're probably young, right? I'm just trying to think. I doubt you're used to losing in any scenario, unless you're a salesman. Then that's perfect.
In the
But
sales, you don't really lose though, because even if you
like
don't sell anything, you still
like being rejected, it's sort of the same thing.
yeah, I guess.
I know very basic like support and resistance.
RSI. So you use a bit of
Okay.
indicators. Personally, I don't use indicators except for VWAP and
Yeah.
volume. I only use volume-based indicators because volumes you can't. It's not really price-based. It's more obviously volume-based. So that's the difference between the different indicators I use. Obviously, you can have like good strategies with RSI. There's divergence and stuff like that if you want to look into that.
What I'll do is, sorry, are you finished?
No, yeah, carry on.
No, I was just gonna say I'll just since you're gonna be on the streams, I'll explain to you my strategy and what the terms actually mean, because you're gonna hear them all the time. And then Mark, if he wants to, can explain his the VWAP and
Mm,
that as well.
go for it.
They're very similar strategies, to be honest. Seems like it, at least.
Support and resistance. I would also suggest going to baby pips just to get the very, very basic strategy. It's babypips.com. I would point you towards our free one, but I haven't made one yet, so unfortunately. Baby pips is free as well, so yeah,
It's all
definitely
free,
recommend it.
bro. I say structure. It's more so in the back of my head. I don't technically use structure. Thing
So
is, you know what
this
it is? There's loads of things in the back of my head that add to my
that's
trade.
good though.
You know
That's
what I
good. It
mean?
gives you
Yeah.
intuition because I do that as well.
For now,
So
let's just do
yeah,
this. Liquidity and order blocks. That's all really you need to know.
just to
And
clarify this, so
candlesticks.
sorry. A deal strategy is smart money concept to some extent. He made his own brand of smart money concept basically. So he
Yeah.
basically took what is popular right now, which is SMC, which ICT developed, and turned it into his own. And he'll show you exactly what that means and going forward, and
Yeah.
potentially take something from this. Hopefully, anyways,
Yeah. So,
that's the point.
so I need to record a new how I trade video anyway.
Yeah, he got a completely different one.
Yeah, that's it. I'm doing it this week, hopefully, if I get time. But
Yeah.
yeah, liquidity, order blocks, candlesticks. You've probably heard me say liquidity 1,000 times, right? Already. What does it actually mean? Liquidity means at the level that I mark out. Getting coffee. You could have just said that, bro. Why'd you type it in the chat? Actually, I guess people in the chat can see. Yeah, liquidity. What I'm saying is at the level that I mark out. So, for example, here 170, right? What do I mean when I say there's liquidity there? I'm saying that when price reaches that area, let's just imagine this. Once price actually pushes up and takes these highs, I'm saying, when I say liquidity, I mean liquidity in the form of orders. So when I say orders, imagine people are selling, right? Imagine in this area right now, loads of people are selling. They've got sell orders on. Like, you've entered your trades, haven't you? And you've used MT4, MT5. When they're selling, what we're saying by liquidity is their stop losses. Can you let me know if you know what stop losses are? I don't know how much you know. Stop losses, take profit. I'm sure you know what that means. Buy stops. If you're still in the chat. Alright, so you know what stop losses are, right? So what we're saying is, all these people that are selling within this area, right? Their stop losses are within this area. Yeah. And what I'm saying is, their stop losses, if you go into their heads, where would they put their stop loss? Just imagine. Imagine you sold from here. Where would you put your stop loss? Imagine you sold from here. Where would you put your stop loss? Chances are that if you're selling right now, your stop loss is above this level. Your idea is that for most traders, their idea is that once price clears this area, their sell is no longer valid. Their sell no longer makes sense. So we're saying that their stop losses are above this area. And also on the other side, we're saying that there are buyers, right, who are waiting for the same level to be cleared before buying. So when I say liquidity, I'm saying there's loads of orders, whether it's stop loss orders or buy orders. We're saying there's loads of just money, basically there's loads of liquidity, which is basically money sitting above here. It's just sitting there. And what we've learned is, and what I've learned from watching YouTube, joining a group, this and that, is that the banks, they need that money to enter their own trades, because the banks, central banks, hedge funds, they have so much money in their trades, because their orders are so large, they need to take other people's money before they enter their own trade. Does that make sense? Can you let me know? They need to take, their orders are so big, they need to take other people's money before they can enter their own trade. Because think about it, if you're selling, let's say you're selling, let's be theoretical here. If you're selling, if they want to sell $1 billion worth of yen, or let's say £1 billion worth of yen, let's say a million, selling £1 million worth of yen. To sell something, you need to buy from someone. Oh, sorry, say that again. To sell something, you need someone who's buying, right? You can't sell a shoe and make money if no one's there to buy the shoe, right? You can't. Well, you're in India. What's a good example in India? I'm not being racist. I'm Pakistani, so before I make this joke, I'm not being racist. Let's say, I don't know. What do you lot buy a lot in India? You know what gulab jamun is? Anderson, if you're still there. Do you know what gulab jamun is? You know, dessert, jalebi, pakoras, samosas, curry. I'm just going to carry on. Yeah, you know. To sell it, for someone to sell it and make money, someone else needs to buy it, right? So if someone needs to buy it in order for you to sell. It's obvious, common sense. I'm sure you understand. Or if you want to buy something, if I wanted to buy right now, someone needs to be selling at the same price for me to get it. So the idea is that their orders are so big, these banks, these hedge funds, they need to sell so much of the yen that before they do that, they need to attract loads of buyers in. They need to get all the buyers in before they make their position. Because if they tried it right now, it would be tricky because there's not that many buyers in. The real buyers are waiting above here. And when I say stop losses, obviously if you're selling and you got a stop loss, when your stop loss is hit, you're buying back the trade. That's why you make a loss, because you're buying at a higher price than you got it for in the first place. So, long story short, once price reaches here, they've now got enough orders to put in their own trades. So So that's what liquidity is. I think that's a good explanation. Let me know. And then the idea after that is, okay, now they've got their liquidity, now I start looking for the sell. I understand, yeah. Okay, that's good, man. Let me know if you got more questions. I'm going to keep explaining. So the idea is that, okay, now they've taken it, now we can look for the sell. So we can get in with them. And that's when I'll start looking at candlesticks. And with candlesticks, it's more a subjective thing. You're looking at the candles to see what it looks like, and you're looking for certain patterns. Once you just watch the charts for a bit longer, you'll start to realize, for example, when you get a candle like this, at the top of a trend, and so, yeah, no, that'll come with practice, bro. You're 20 days in and you already seem to know a decent amount. You seem mature, so just give it some time. Honestly, just keep watching. And if you want to learn more about it, I would say don't fill your mind with too much random stuff. Don't go on YouTube too much and watch random videos. One person I would recommend if you do want to learn a little is Inner Circle Trader, ICT on YouTube. But don't fill your mind with loads of different YouTubers. It's just going to confuse you. Yeah, so from there, I look for certain candles to be formed. Certain candles, like I want either a strong bearish candle. You know what bearish is, I'm sure. Or I want rejection candles that look something like this. And that's when I'll that's when I'll start looking for myself. Because if you think about it, let's say you got a really strong bullish candle here. Why would I look for a sell in that candle? Because a bullish candle is obvious sign that there were loads of buyers in that candle. I want sellers to show themselves. I want them to give me a sign before I sell. And them giving you a sign is in candles like this. Let me show you.
Nice. Coffee's nice.
Candles like this candle here. Do you see how it left a wick on the top quite big? My idea in here is 169,950 or buy because they're the previous resistance will have to support.
169,950. I can't actually tell where 169,950 is on your
It's
screen.
basically those highs. My idea is 169,600. The previous resistance will act as.
Okay, so you're looking. Okay.
I think he means when you say
Looking for a
previous
break.
resistance, do you mean this resistance here? So you're saying once it reaches 950, it's gonna bounce off here and push up.
Break and retest. Break and retest.
I think that's what he means. Yeah.
Yeah, he's looking for a break and retest. So he's looking for it to break 169,950. It will act. It will be a buy because there will be previous resistance that will act like a support. So basically, it will break the resistance point, and as soon as it bounces back, that's now support. So that means it's got 2 touches on that line now. Okay, so that means that's what he would buy. That is true. However, what if that support line breaks below the candle? The candle breaks below that support. What happens then? That means it's not even this no longer a valid support, and that means that sellers are more in control than buyers at that point. So that's why we're looking at sells, because obviously in most retail trading, obviously I'm not saying that we're always we're the best ones, but in most retail traders, that's exactly what they're looking for: break and retest. We're using that against them by saying, if that's what everyone else is doing, we're going to do not the opposite, but different. Because banks are doing it differently, and we're trying to trade with the big banks because they're the ones that can actually move price. They're the ones who, if they put positions in, the price moves. When we put positions in, the market moves by 0.000000001%, if that. So that's why we're looking for big banks to move it first and move with us when we're trading. I'm not sure what point you are in your thing because I was making coffee, so I don't know how far you are.
I've just done liquidity.
Okay.
I was explaining the candlesticks. Yeah, so the candles, once price has taken that liquidity, like I just said, you're looking for certain candles to be formed. And don't try remembering it from what I'm saying now. If you keep watching, you'll realize it. Or even No, don't search online. I don't want to say search online because there's so much info out there. It's gonna confuse you. But it's very simple. You're looking for candles that either are in your direction, the what direction that you want to trade, or the other direction, but they're weak. So weak candles or strong candles in your direction. Weak is usually when you see these lines here, these wicks. They're very heavy in a certain direction. That usually indicates weakness on one side or the other. And yeah, so I look for the liquidity. Once that's been taken, look for the candles. Boom, I enter. Then that it's a matter of waiting for certain zones. That's where the order blocks come in. And order blocks are how I manage my trade. I wait for them to get tapped into, or I target them. That's where I have my take profit, my break even. Yeah, that is what I have to learn. That's it. The candlesticks is the main part, but that's mostly you'll learn from continually watching the chart. Before price moves downwards in a big trend, look at the candles at the top. Analyze the chart. Before price moves upwards, analyze the candles. Look at what happened before it happened. You'll notice the candles are actually always pretty similar at the bottom of a trend or at the top of a trend. And yeah, when it comes to order blocks, again, what we're saying is, you know how I just explained liquidity and banks wanting to grab it before pushing down? The idea is that before this order block was created, there was a liquidity grab. And this is where the banks were trading from. So to put that into perspective, once price does push upwards here, which is doing now very nicely, and pushes downwards, what we'll probably see is an order block left behind. So the reason I use that for my targets is because I'm saying, okay, if I'm trying to trade with the banks, then I shouldn't go against their positions on the other end either, because they're on both sides of the market, remember. So let's say I took a sell here, I'll probably have my stop loss somewhere here depending on the candle. At this point, once it reaches this zone, because I'm thinking that's where the banks entered, I want to at least take some profit out, because there's a lot higher chance of price retracing from there than from a normal candle. And the way you identify one of these order blocks is after the candle there's a large gap in between this and the third candle. Like I said, don't try and memorize it, you're just going to stress yourself out. You can search online what an order block is, I'm sure you'll find a good example. But if you want a really simple explanation, it's honestly not hard to understand. You have one candle here. Let me delete this. Yeah, honestly, just before you start looking online for more explanation, I would say just turn up here for a week or two. And if you're still confused, just ask us, keep messaging us, and we'll clarify it. Or even now, just keep asking, whatever you want.
Dixie has taken New York lows here. We could start getting a reversal on Dixie here, therefore reversal on gold as well. It is very, yeah. However, gold did push up instead of finishing back down below though, so that's the unfortunate thing. We may have to look for an re-entry on gold rather than letting it slip by, because it is lining up. So,
yes. Wait 1 minute. With the order block, so very simple explanation. You have the first candle here. You see this candle at the bottom here, this doji, and you have the third candle, which is here. When there's a gap between the high of the first candle and the low of the third candle, that's when an order block is formed. It's this here. What you can do is literally just drag it up to the whole gap. I'll show you the whole gap I'm talking about. This gap here, if that's formed, that's when you get your order block at the bottom. And this gap here you can use to trade too. If you notice, when price tapped into the gap, it actually pushed up a little. Some people probably did catch a buy there. But like I said, you've only just started trading. Don't worry about it. Don't stress yourself. For now, just enjoy the art of learning naturally. Don't force it, honestly. Keep turning up to the streams and keep asking questions. We'll get through it one at a time.
Yeah,
That's it.
it's just a lot of learning. I would say you have to have a genuine interest. Some people would disagree with me, but you have to have a
Yeah.
genuine interest with the market. Some people would say no, you don't need that. I would say you do because it's what drives you to backtest. If you have a genuine interest with the market, right, you're gonna wake up every day wanting to almost backtest. And what I mean by backtesting is asking yourself questions and looking for answers in the market. So, for example, maybe the question you ask yourself is, how often does Monday become the high of the market you're looking at? So let's say GBP JPY. How often is the Monday the high, or how often is the high or low created during Monday? Then you backtest that. Maybe it's 70%. So therefore, by itself, that information isn't useful. But let's say it's Thursday now, okay, and then the market is very close to the high of the market. Then you're more likely to take sells there because 70% of the time the highs doesn't get broken,
Yeah.
okay? So that's basically the questions you're supposed to be asking yourself to kind of form a strategy around that. And what other things could be like to do with your RSI? How often do divergence work in my market that I'm trading at? Or how often do certain support and resistance work? That's the questions I ask myself, and that's how I backtest. So, for example, like I just done recently is VWAP. What percentage do I get for trading with VWAP, like with the trend of the VWAP rather than going against it? I found out that going with the trend gets me 70% of the time, makes my bias correct. So therefore, that's useful information to use for when I'm trading. Another thing I'm looking at right now is my volume profile individually. So I'm looking at how often does certain node get, get respected, get rejected, or so on and so forth. Then I have some sort of data to back my analysis. Because if you don't have data to back your analysis, you're practically just gambling in the market, which obviously
Mm.
is not ideal. I joke about it a lot. I go like, "Oh yeah, I'm just gambling today."
Yeah.
I joke about it, but it's a serious thing. A lot of people do just gamble in the market. It's not very good because they may have a good run, but they'll eventually start losing all their money, and then they'll blow their account. And you know what? It happens to everyone, especially at the start. But if you're continually doing it over and over again, then there's an issue. If you don't learn from the mistakes you did, if you don't know what you did wrong to blow your account, then that's the issue as well. Little tips for you. Well, I'm looking at gold about to get tapped out, so unfortunate.
Some people contacted me asking me joining that IB. What's IB? Investment bank. But regardless, though, it just sounds dodgy, bro.
What's IB?
It does not sound safe, regardless of what it is. If some people are contacting you and asking you to join stuff, it's never really as good.
International bank.
Yeah, I don't know. Investment bank, something like that.
Into in
What is IB?
intercontinental ballistic missile.
Bro. The hell? GJ.
Is that a group?
It never is a good thing if someone's messaging you to ask to join.
International
Baccalaureate?
baccalaureate.
I thought that first, but no way.
Swept the highs now. GJ has gold has swept the highs. Let's see if it starts falling or continues up for the remainder of London session. Dixie has started to show some sort of rejection to the downside, so we might start seeing a push up on Dixie, which causes gold to push back down as well. And as for euro as well, it is very close to a daily resistance that I was expecting. It could potentially tap $1 actually exactly before continuing back down. We shall see.
No. Why did I send that? Now you're thinking about it.
Well, that song is stuck in your head, brother.
Ah, no. I used to do that.
Explain what IB is, and I will explain if it's safe or not.
Innit?
We don't know, mate.
IB
We
could
don't
be
know.
anything.
We don't know what IB means. I can't lie. We're not gonna pretend that we know everything. So you're gonna need to explain some things to us.
IB. Is that like some Indian? Is it something that all Indians know, or what it means? Is it like
Maybe.
IB? IB.
Basically, yeah. My suggestion to you is just ask yourself questions all the time. Ask why this is happening, and then find the answer yourself.
Mm.
If you can do that, you'll be a great trader in no time. I'll tell you that now. And if obviously you can stick to your data. If you're just gonna do it
Find the
without
answer
discipline, then
yourself.
obviously your data means nothing. But besides the point. Texting me on Telegram asking me to join under them. That's why. Oh no, don't join them people. Like it's
Yeah.
most likely gonna be.
Yeah.
That's how I see it. They're putting in their time, like to message you. That means they want something. That means they're gonna get something from you. I don't know what it might be. Your time. It might be like you signing up to something, but they're gonna
Yeah.
get something. So I wouldn't recommend it. Obviously, do your own
Yeah.
research prior. But
Come on, Anderson. You seem like a smart guy. Just ask yourself: is this? It's probably a scam. Probably a scam.
how old are you, by the way, Anderson? Or have we asked that before?
Nah, I don't think so.
How old are you, by the way? I am not even sleeping. Why are you not sleeping, man? Give me some time. I will
It's
learn
when
from
you
you.
said you need to have a passion for
22.
forex. That's when you said it.
You don't take your passion too far, though.
Are you same as us?
Honestly.
Really? We're both 21.
Yeah, I'm
same.
21. Just turned 20. Yeah, we just turned 21, so
20,
we're around the same age. But obviously, we started quite long time ago. I would say almost 4 years, or 4 years now, actually. Yeah, started 4 years ago.
Yeah. Is it 4 years?
I guess I started. Technically, I started 17, but
Oh yeah, you started a little early.
yeah.
I think
Although I'd say I probably started it when I was 18, though.
crazy. It actually is nearly 4 years.
Mhm.
That's mad. Allegedly. you started
Allegedly,
18.
allegedly, I started 18. Yeah.
No, you really did start 18, but allegedly you started 17. Yeah.
Oh right, yeah, true. Yeah, that's true. At the start is gonna be a lot of learning, and okay, so I'll show you the graph of what it look. Actually, no, there's no need. Although, unless you can share this.
Show it. If you
Um,
want. We're waiting
where
on
is it?
GJ.
Whiteboard, open, collaborate. There we go. You can collaborate on this. Annotate. How do I annotate on this? Completely forgot how to use this. There we go. So your graph will look like this for most people. So you would get the instant high of saying, "Oh, this is easy." So this is like what it looks like. So your confidence versus your knowledge. So your confidence and your confidence will skyrocket because you're learning the basic things like support and resistance, RSI, and certain patterns, right? And you're gonna be like, "Oh, this is easy. There's nothing to learn here. This is easy." And then you start to realize, "Oh wait, there's actually so much more like smart money concepts, so on and so forth." Your confidence going down. You're not just still going up, right? Your knowledge is still going that way, even though your confidence is going down. And then eventually you'll get to a point where you're going to start to get your confidence back very, very slowly, and your knowledge will grow as well as you start to learn a bit more harder things, and then eventually probably plateau. I haven't got to the plateau yet. I'm still learning something every day, but I'd assume there's a plateau eventually where you just be like, I've completely learned most
Yeah.
things.
I would say this thing here, this little drop down here.
Is it why you blow your account?
No. No, what I'm saying is like this drop down here, loss in confidence. It's your choice how big that drop in confidence is.
Absolutely, yeah.
How you affect that is how much bullshit you watch on YouTube, how much like random stuff you watch on YouTube when you don't need to.
Yeah.
If you find a strategy, it doesn't even have to be hours. If you find a strategy, please, just for a month or 2 months, just
Stick to it.
Stick to it.
Stick to it. Yeah.
You're 22. You got your whole life to get good at this. I say, let's not say whole life. Let's say you've
7
just
years.
started. You got minimum 3 years to get good at this, right? That's how much a degree takes. 3 years.
Mm.
there's no fixed time limit. I just made that up on the spot. But I'm just saying, 2 months is nothing. So when you find a strategy, just stick to it. Don't watch anything else. It's gonna cloud your mind with like bullshit.
Yeah.
And the less random stuff you watch, the more you stick to one strategy and one source of information, one or two sources, the lower that drop in confidence is gonna be later on.
Yeah.
And
That is
that's
true. That is true. I do believe that drop is inevitable, though.
yeah,
No matter
it's
what you
definitely
do, it's
inevitable. But it's
inevitable.
your choice how big
Yeah.
that drop is.
That's the confidence
I
drop
blew
is.
half my account. It's okay, pot of the inside on fire. Yeah, that's it, man. That's it.
How do I erase all?
It's better you do it now than
Rich?
later, because loads of people, nearly every single profitable trader says they blew an account at one point.
Now, if you didn't, then what are you doing? That means you're not trying hard enough.
Yeah,
You're not trying hard enough to make money. That's what it
yeah.
is.
But that's what I'm saying. Part of me feels like if you get the right education right from the start, you don't have to do it.
I don't know. We can
But
test that out.
but then later on, what would happen is I think once you did get real profitable,
Yeah.
then it's inevitable because then it's not a strategy, but it's more so the mental money side,
True.
which will lead to you blowing an account.
That
'Cause
is
right now, yeah, right now it sounds like the reason you blew half is because you just didn't know too much about how to enter your trades. It wasn't like your mental state. You just really, you just started trading. You just ended
Oh,
up
yeah.
doing
I mean, most people like that. You get good streaks, you get bad streaks, and
it.
sometimes I would say most people start off with good streaks, and that's why their confidence skyrocket, right?
Mm.
And that's why as soon as they start losing out the money, oh, maybe they start funding the actual real account rather than going on demo. Then you're like, oh,
Oh, oh.
actually, maybe that's why. Maybe that's why there's a high in confidence. Most people start off with demo, and because there's no connection with the money, there's no connection, there's no emotion with the money. They're like, oh, I can
Yeah.
lose money here. I'll make it back the next time. Nothing lost. But as soon as you fund your real account, you're like, oh, I don't know. You're not letting your runners run as much as you're used to. You're letting your losers run for longer because you're like, it'll reverse one day. It'll reverse one day.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't worry. We all fall into that trap. I used to fall in that trap where I wouldn't even set a stop loss anymore because I was like, it'll reverse. It'll reverse. But yeah. I even was at that point, like literally like a few weeks before I started my FTMO challenge. I was still at that point in my journey, but I still did the FTMO and somehow passed it. I don't know how, but I did.
Because of your skill. That's how you
You,
pass.
you don't know this. You don't know this, yeah. But yeah, I was still in the mindset of, oh, if I don't set a stop loss. I mean, obviously, I set stop loss most of the time, but sometimes I wouldn't, and I'd take my stop loss away or move it.
Really?
Yeah, while we were in a call. It was
like earlier this year, you mean?
what?
Like earlier this year, you mean?
No. When we did our FTMO together.
Oh, the first time, okay.
Yeah, I was successful in demo after a real account psychology part in me. Okay, yeah, that is exactly what I mean. Most people do successful in demo because there's nothing lost, nothing won, nothing lost. You know what I mean? It's simple. Demo is just easy. But yeah. Also, stay away from a lot of the negativity thing. I intend to be negative when saying, "Oh, all these gurus are scams." Try not to listen to me too much about that because it does ruin your confidence a little bit. Because if you're seeing that these successful big traders and like ICT, Raja Banks, and I say they're a scam, you start to think, well, if they're not doing it, I can't do it. So try not to listen to me in that point. I'm just trying to I'm trying to be controversial. Although there is a proven thing that these people are scams.
Nah.
I'm telling you, there is, mate.
Don't do it, man.
NT5 is easy to fake, I'm telling you. NT4 and NT5 easy to fake.
Or apparently you can just do some simple video analysis and look at the dates on trades, I'm a nut.
No.
I'm a nut, bro.
I'm a nut. Oh gosh. Yeah. I would go for free education as well. I wouldn't pay for education, especially courses. For mentorship,
Yeah.
maybe I would pay for mentorships just because you get the personal time with the person teaching you, especially if they are proven to be successful. But in terms of like education and courses, I wouldn't pay for any of them because most of them are free on YouTube.
Mm.
I can guarantee most things you can learn from courses probably came from YouTube to begin with, and they're just charging for it.
Yeah, that's true.
Very sad industry, to
I,
be
I
honest.
think mentorships are good because they mold you into a trader,
Yeah, yeah,
whereas
yeah.
courses, the success rate of courses into like for turning people into good traders is probably so low, because it
There's no
doesn't
guidance. There's
it
no
doesn't
guidance.
because basically when you're becoming a good trader, I guess it's more so the person you are. It's changing the person you are when it
Yeah.
comes to discipline and everything. Of course, you can't really do that just from watching some videos. It's a
Mm.
process, right? So, I guess a mentorship would do that in terms of molding you into a trader
Yeah.
instead of trying to get one hammer swing and, you know, I don't know, putting it into you.
Yeah. Baby pips, yeah, yeah, no, that's free. Yeah,
Mm.
use baby pips, man. It gives you one like the terminology for trading, and two like the simple support resistance. I'm pretty sure they have. I never did baby pips, but yeah. Hey, Fernando's back. What's up, man?
Yo, Fernando, what are you saying?
Back up at 11 o'clock or 12 o'clock in the
Yeah,
morning. Jeez. You're built different, you know.
it's California.
Yeah, I would suggest baby pips. A lot of people learn from baby pips to start off with, and then they start to specialize in certain things. I think baby pips is a good like kind of like high school, right? You like well high school for us in the UK, you study a broad range of subjects, but then eventually you almost graduate into like college or university where you specialize in certain things. For example, if you want to specialize in order flow, that's what you specialize in. If you want to specialize in structure, that's what you'll learn into after baby pips, or let's say smart money concept.
Mm.
You know, things like that. You end up specializing in one part of the market. Um, but yeah, in terms of like baby pips, you get a vast range.
London session works best for my schedule. Fair
Oh,
enough.
was it?
You must have a mad schedule, my friend.
No sleep, huh? He's trying to escape the matrix. That's why.
That's it. This is the one that said it, you know?
Yeah.
You have to
No,
escape the matrix. Fair enough.
you don't need to sleep, man. Sleep is for the weak. What are you trying to? By the way, I think we're looking for GJ cells. I think so. I'm looking for gold cells right now, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah. I'm here for the full session today. Then,
Oh yeah, this is the day where you go full session. See.
so it's good because it looks like it's the day where GJ is gonna take its time.
That's it. Like it's gonna take its time.
Did you catch
Did you
that
catch
goal
it?
push?
No, so I was expecting a gold push, right? So we took sell side liquidity, and I did expect that push to the upside. Now it's taking buy side liquidity. Now I'm looking for sells and for sells to continue and potentially retrace the entire move here. I was
Mm.
looking at GJ buys though because yeah, the new PM got elected. Well, the new PM got announced to be Sunak. So there's a bit of stability in the UK. That's why pound pushed up. However, I think it's all euphoria, so I think it's probably going to retrace back down again.
If I was looking for sells here, I'm trying to think, would I sell on this candle low? I don't trade gold. Mark trades gold. But if I did, what I would do is I would try and catch a quick scalp here probably.
Hmm.
I'm trying to think. I don't really trade gold, so I don't know if this will work out. But if most pairs move in a similar fashion, so I'll try and catch this move downwards and literally be out of the trade or be at break even by
Literally
this
10 pips
one.
in, like Roger
Yeah,
Banks tie up. Yeah, 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 yeah.
be at break even by then and let the runner run.
Mm.
Then that'll be amazing risk reward.
I am trying to get it down to seven, like, what's it, 1620 or something? 1620, 1617 is my
Yeah,
take profit, so it's quite a big one. If you get a stop loss like that, you're living life.
yeah. Did you
Three
catch
pin.
the goal push, Fernando?
Yeah, did you catch it? That is the question, because that'd be
I
pretty
think.
sick if you did.
Where was?
1640, I think, was your level, wasn't it? Are you the one who trades Fibonacci, or was that Chris? Wish that was Chris, isn't it?
Nah, yeah, I think that was Chris.
Yeah. Chris definitely took that because it was 61.8 retracement, so it's perfect for him. He probably caught the gold buy. He's probably still holding it now. Wouldn't be surprised. 20 pip stop loss and everything.
Mm.
Mad,
Well,
mad
we
man
don't
trade.
know though. We saw him for one day.
Yeah, but I can tell his strategy was like it's exactly like Swaggy C strategy,
Mm,
and you can tell what Swaggy C strategy is from just looking at his like one video.
yeah. I don't know. I wouldn't know. What is it? Fib levels.
Fib trend line. Basically, like Fibonacci retracement, like what's it called? Just patterns and support and resistance. He may look at liquidity. I'm not too sure. He doesn't obviously say it in his videos because if he does look at liquidity, then he doesn't want to share that for free. He
Right.
did have a course after.
I bought a
Don't do Fib.
1658 closed majority. Oh, interesting.
Nice,
I see.
nice.
Was it a what? A breakout trade?
1658. Yeah, it looks like.
Interesting. You're the person I'm trading against, Fernando. If it
Yeah,
was a breakout trade.
but you can see that he moves his stop loss really
Yeah,
quickly.
well,
Yeah, he closes
1658.
half and moves to break even. So.
So was it on the break of this high here? Yeah, I can see that. If I was a breakout, I would do that too.
Yeah.
The stop loss
What?
below the low. I'm guessing it's something like this.
Yeah. Oh, it's like an onion. It's like a celery play or onion play from Donvo almost, to be honest.
Yeah.
Breakout, wait for a candle to be, yeah, I don't know, I'm on 15 minute. Not exactly, not exactly. He waited for a retracement and then it started pushing up. Pretty good.
Was this the trade, Fernando? Pretty smart. Mm-hmm.
I was hoping it finishes below 1658 when it did break out, but it didn't. So now I'm just waiting for it. Just waiting for it to potentially finish back down below these highs. So below 1661 would be ideal. And it gives me signal that bearish might start stepping in. Bearish, bears might start stepping in. I'm just very bearish on all markets at the moment. You can see all my trades have basically all been sells. It's very it shows you my outlook on the economy as a whole.
Should I take a practice trade? This is not real. Let me just. This is
Make
this
it
is this is an alleged trade.
make it bold and like not
It's
real
not.
trade.
This is not real. I'm letting everyone know. I thought this is an alleged trade on the screen. Alright, let's go. Once it breaks this low, break even at this next zone here. I'm just testing. If this was GJ, I probably would take this trade. We took the highs, triggered buyers in, quick move downwards. I took it on the 1 hour time frame once it started breaking the highs of the last two. Oh, interesting.
I can't lie, I've never seen a breakout trade that does it on the hour. I always see 15 minute, 30 minute, like even 5 minute breakout traders, not on the hour.
Oh, okay. I
Do you wait
see.
for candle closes or no? Do you just go like impulse entry?
Pretty good. I see what you did there.
If it fails to continue up, they should start pushing down and start hunting sell side liquidity or sell stops at least. So we'll see. We have like 30 minutes or 22 minutes before this closes. Depends on the setup. Got you. He's very flexible. Love that. This is an alleged trade.
Yeah.
It's gonna be our catchphrase.
Allegedly,
We allegedly lost money today.
allegedly, we had a losing streak last week. Allegedly.
Allegedly. I didn't. What are you talking about?
It's
Bloody
allegedly. What you mean? Allegedly, anything can happen.
I don't think I even lost last week, you know? I mean, I only had 3 trades, but still.
Yeah. Was there not one like a rush trade you took or something?
Oh, potentially.
Or was
Actually,
that Bitcoin
yeah.
to start the week? Was it like?
It might have been. Oh yeah,
It
I remember
depends.
that
Do you want to
trade.
include Bitcoin for this week or last week? That's the question.
Oh, Bitcoin screwed me over, man. I
Yeah.
can't lie. Bitcoin just straight up flew
Yeah.
when I was trying to sell it. Oh,
Obviously, you had the nice gold trade thing, or was it
I-
GJ? I don't know.
it was a gold trade. Gold trade. I'm moving more and more away from crypto. I don't know if you can tell, but yeah,
Oh,
crypto's
yeah.
no, sorry, not crypto. Forex. Forex is becoming
Yeah.
less and less important for me.
Don't like it.
I'm
That's
moving
good. It's a
towards
good way to attract more viewers, I guess.
yeah, I'm moving towards more like gold, US 30, Bitcoin.
My idea was that if you want to take the streams to a whole new level, like past Roger Banks and all them, you probably do need to trade like stocks.
Yeah, I don't know though because it's a lot
Stocks,
less. It's harder to get into stocks than it is to get into forex because there's less
Yeah.
leverage in stocks.
Yeah, what about S&P though? I haven't really checked it out, but
S&P is okay to trade. A lot of gaps sometimes, so
that's what I'm
but
saying.
it's okay
S&P
to
could be good.
trade. It's okay to trade. It's good for fundamental trading as well because you can tell what's
Mm,
happening in the market. Although not always. Like what's it called? U.S. economy and S&P never
yeah,
really lines up.
because there's a whole other sector of YouTube of like stock traders and everything where
Yeah,
they
true.
get loads of views, like live streams, and
Mm-hmm.
it's always two guys on a screen. They're talking about the news. They
Yeah,
sound really anxious. They're like, "All right, guys, this is happening. This is happening." They got that bar on the bottom, proper Wall Street style.
yeah.
The bar on the bottom. It's like imagine that you had that, but for younger people, like
Mm.
something like our stream. Would be good.
If I was trading S&P, I'd need to take like
Oh, two coffees instead of one.
yeah. I was gonna go even harder. I said Coke, but yeah,
Oh,
yeah, so
okay.
coffee. Yeah,
Oh
true.
shit. Oh shit.
Start scalping the hell out of S&P. Proper Wolf of Wall Street style. Yeah. Nah, I'd chill. I want to chill.
Yeah.
I don't want grey hairs when I'm 20, 25.
Yeah. No, but I'm sure S&P will be the same as trading this.
Yeah, kind of. But you can't hold it overnight though. It is a
Oh,
day trade type thing, isn't it? Because it's only open for London, for New York session or New
that's
York
not a
Open till.
problem for me.
Yeah, true. It's a problem for me though.
Let's check you out right now.
I called the crash on S&P though. I don't know if I still have it. I might have deleted it.
What's the course?
Yeah, I deleted it. I was expecting it to fall down even further, but it did retrace up. Unfortunate. I do believe that the S&P might crash a bit more before pushing up. Just because I don't think we're gonna recover anytime soon. As in like stocks and all the assets, I don't think they're gonna recover anytime soon.
Mm.
Recession is upon us, ladies and gentlemen.
Alright, if I was doing S&P, wait for 3,800 to get taken. To be fair,
It's clean, isn't it? It could potentially fill in that gap once it takes that low out or something.
yeah, probably
Towards
would
target.
just end up going to this zone here, minimum. I'm guessing that lines up with the level. Yeah, sort of. Probably do something like this. Top side. Just wait for this to get taken here. Yeah, it looks similar. Candles look like they're following order flow and all of this and all that.
I'm
Runners.
pretty sure ICT
Yeah.
made smart money trading like S&P and Nasdaq and stuff.
Oh, right.
I'm pretty sure he just incorporated Forex into it as well, but I'm pretty sure he made
Yeah.
it.
I think in that 2022 mentorship is he's trading Nifty. Was he trading Nifty or was it something else?
I don't think he'd be trading Nifty.
Not
But
Nifty.
yeah.
It was.
I don't know. I don't watch his whole thing.
No, it's something futures. Futures or something. March contracts. I forgot what for. Was it US 30 maybe?
I trade US 30 now.
I don't know what it was.
Oh, coffee's done already. Like a second in. Damn.
Have you got that special mixture again?
Yeah. Always. Put a bit of protein in there.
Is it?
No, of course not.
I was gonna say.
That'd be disgusting, mate.
Put some creatine in there.
Creatine, caramel flavored creatine. That'll be your flavoring to the coffee. Let's see. Will highs get respected or rejected?
Mm.
Well, respected or broken. Made equal highs. That's not good. That means it's gonna break past it even more. As soon as we broke the lows as well. This. I think gold's gonna
Oh yeah,
continue
how's
flying.
gold doing?
Gold's gonna continue flying for a bit.
Did it
but,
take out my alleged trade? No.
I think it did. Yeah.
My alleged trade is gone.
That's annoying. It's annoying.
I'm not annoyed. It's not real.
No, but I wanted to push down.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
This end of the month has been quite a tough month. I can't lie, but it's all right. We have good. Sorry, this last week has been quite a tough week to trade. Good for you though, for some
For
reason.
me, it's been alright.
You're smashing it. Meanwhile, I'm like, what the heck? Still profitable, but just about. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just about.
Also, remember how I was talking about the whole Monday Tuesday thing?
Has it worked
I've
again?
realized it technically did happen, but it wasn't in the way that I thought it was taking place.
Mm.
What happened was, I think it happened, but just in reverse. So you
This
remember
candle
how
could take it out.
remember how
Sorry.
Monday we had a little what was it, M before we pushed down. The
Yeah.
same thing happened, but it was just a W instead. So in reverse, the same thing happened. We had the weight. It's interesting.
Nice. That works. Anderson, do you backtest? Or do you not? Or do you even know what backtesting is? If you don't, I'd recommend looking into it. Fernando's been doing this for quite some time. He backtests. No need to ask him. He knows. He knows how to trade. You can tell. Okay, come on. I think this candle might take out the high, so this will definitely hit your stop loss at this point. I feel like your alleged stop loss.
What? I'll delete that trader because I didn't even take it.
It hasn't taken it out yet.
I don't want it.
Not for my one, anyways. So you look equal highs. What's that? Sorry, what? Oh, you not. Do you backtest? Like, as in, do you look back in time to check your strategy or check certain things in the market? I don't know how to explain backtesting really.
Just testing
Do
your
you
strategy.
test your strategy?
That's it.
Yeah.
For
In
some
the
reason,
past?
they just added back to it. When we just
Yeah.
testing.
Because like there's forward and back test, isn't there? Forward testing is when you check it, not putting a live trade on, and
Forward testing would be live testing. Forward doesn't make sense. Forward is saying you can see in the future.
can't you can't?
No, you can't.
What?
You're live testing, not forward testing.
Bro,
Well, if
seeing
they
the
want
future
to
all the time.
present testing, I don't know.
Bro, I'm looking at the future every time.
And you know
I
what?
can
It's
see.
called delta testing. That's what it's called. It's
I've
nothing
been doing it
else.
for 2 years. I'm still learning. I like discipline and experience, but I'm slowly starting to understand it. Yeah.
Okay. Do you mean the discipline to back test or just in general?
I looked
Like-
back why I lost because I always lost. No, it's a good thing to do, but no, that's not what I mean. So like in
Come on,
trading
guys! Positive mindset. You can't be saying this shit.
in trading view, there's a tool you can go back in time, right? Go back in
Yeah.
you can show them actually.
It's the replay tool right here.
Replay tool here, and then you can
Yeah, I
basically
can show
check.
you. I'll show you my back testing. Why don't I back test on the stream while I'm waiting for this?
Yeah, do it
While
quick.
I'm back testing, if GJ pushes up to my level, will it still alert me? I'm just wondering.
In general, over trading, over risking, being greedy. Okay, that's fair enough. What do you think would stop you from being like risky and being greedy though? Do you think like having more capital would be like, okay, then I'm making this much anyway, so there's no need to over risk, or what do you think? What do you think's making you overtrade? You can't just say lack of discipline because that's a bit of a cop out. You need to actually give a good reason. Like, are you just addicted to trading, or like, what is it?
Honestly, Fernando, the reason I don't think I've really ever worried too much about that since I started backtesting more. Like I used to like stress like about the way the certain trading day was gonna work out, but then once I started testing my strategy and I got, let's say, 6 months worth of data, when you know it works, you literally all the worry about not sticking to your plan, it sort of goes away, because you just know in the back of your head, okay, if I stick to the plan, I get these results. I've seen it happen in the back testing. You know what I mean? Honestly, and it doesn't take that long back testing, depending on your strategy. You said you're on the hour time frame, so if a month's data for you will literally take 10 minutes. 10 minutes for 1 month's worth of data, 50 minutes. So you could get like a year's worth of data within 2 hours. Actually, that was the worst maths I've ever done. Like 3 hours, let's say. Split that over a week, 1 hour a day for 3 days, bro. For a year's worth of data, literally just, and it'll you won't really worry about not sticking to your plan anymore. But yeah, back testing. If you click the replay tool here, and you just go back. Hang on, let me just. There you go. Look, this is all testing.
What was the conversation about? Being impatient, try and make it in forex and quit my job. Oh, of course. Why didn't I think of that? Of course, that would be his
Quitting my
reason.
job.
No, he's trying to he's trying to be a full-time trader. He's trying to rush it, and that's why he's risking over trading.
I can't see that message. That's weird.
Live chat, put on live chat.
Why does that not show?
Refresh. I don't know, man. I see it.
That's weird. Now I can see it. Trying to make it in first. Yeah. I mean, the fact you got a job is better than no. The fact you're trading and you're still staying in your job, that's good. A lot of
people quit too early. I mean, I did when it started.
Yeah.
I was profitable when I quit my job first time, but the problem is I wasn't ready to be a full-time trader. Not because I wasn't profitable, but because I would overtrade because I quit my job because I got nothing else to do.
That's it.
I started overtrading. But now this live stream keeps me a bit more
yeah,
a bit more patient, and
to do.
Discord as well keeps me a bit more alert, and I can't just keep trading and trading for the sake of it because I am now. Well, people would start having a go at me if I start overtrading and start losing money. So yeah, I have eyes on me now. That's why I don't overtrade. But yeah, so I mean. At least you need to realize that, and I'm pretty sure you do realize that now. Like if you know that's the case, then you do realize it. But it's hard. Obviously, it's easier said than done to be more patient, to be more disciplined. That does come in time. It broke the highs, and now there we go. GJ gold is now pushing all the way up, way up. So it took out 4-hour highs, 12-hour highs. Did it take out 12-hour highs? It did take out 12-hour highs and 4-hour highs. Okay. What's the next high to be taken if this doesn't continue? The next high to be taken is 1670. Okay. Just waiting for this to fail and start hunting sell side. Come on, gold, work with me here. How did I stop being more impatient in my trading? I'm trying to think back now.
You got humbled.
I did actually, yeah. I got absolutely destroyed by the market. That's why. But I don't think that was it though. I think it just comes in time, to be honest. Nothing really clicked like that and be like, oh, okay, now I'm more patient.
Yeah.
I think it's just because over time, yeah, you just start to realize it more and more. You're like, okay, now I need to really get my stuff together. But, yeah. You guys take fundamentals into consideration, or just technicals? I do sometimes. If it's really fundamental, as in it's very important fundamental, then yeah. So like for example, this UK thing going on right now with Prime Minister not being able to actually stay in power for like more than 10 seconds, then yeah, I take that in consideration. Because in my head, that means there's more uncertainty in the market. So that means pound should be generally more bearish. Now there's a bit more certainty. You can see what happened with GJ. It started rallying. GU started rallying. GBP AUD also started rallying. So yeah, in some instance, I do take fundamentals into account. But for most times, I do see them lining up more often than not.
Yeah, backtesting makes it lag too much.
No.
So, I do check the calendar every morning before I jump on the stream, but yeah, unless it's major news, like let's say CPI, interest rates, I just don't really care. That's it. It's just the main ones, the ones that the major economic policies, because interest rate tends to spike the market depending on what it is. The ones that that's all I care about. The ones that cause the major spike within the lower time frames, that's what I'm looking at, because obviously I'm scalping or intraday trading, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, change my risk to reward like layout here.
Oh, GJ, the one day I had time for you.
You still got plenty of time. You're good.
I don't know. I'm just wondering how much can really get done in an hour.
Yeah, you're good, bro. You're good.
Buy wise.
How much can get done in an hour, bro? You're scalping. Your trade could be done in 2 seconds.
No, but the way you have to think about it is, it's going to take 15 minutes to push downwards. But no, probably 30 minutes to reach this low, right? Or the high.
Yeah.
Then it's going to take another 15 minutes to do this. So if I get a trade, it's probably going to be right at 8:45. If price pushes down now.
Yeah.
So this kind of, yeah. I'm calling it now. If I take a trade today, it's going to be right at the end of the stream.
Do you take fundamentals into account, or do you just trade technicals?
For me?
No.
Oh, Fernando.
Yeah.
Thought I was going to say. I just explained. I was like, what? What are you
I am listening. I am listening, bro. I am listening.
I'm starting to. Okay.
I think there's room for fundamentals to really, yeah. If you can master both elements, it's like it's like Avatar, bro. No, if you can master both, then yeah, definitely. Definitely a good thing. I mean, taking fundamentals into account can't be bad at any really. Realistically, if you got time to take fundamentals into account, then why not?
It's just like, yeah. As long as you don't watch too much. If you're not looking at like the most insignificant of countries.
Hey.
News. I made sure to add news on the end there.
Uganda has its has its purpose too, bro.
I didn't say Uganda. I don't know why you said Uganda. Wait, why did you say Uganda?
I'm just thinking of a country that really doesn't, I don't know, do much in terms of news, but yeah.
I was thinking more France, Spain, Germany.
That's Eurozone now. They impact quite a bit.
Not for my trading, really.
Yeah, true.
Also, remember, because I trade smart money, it usually lines up with the news anyway. So if I've got an order block or something, I'll tap into it.
That's what I mean. Sometimes speed up technical. That's it. That's what it does. Just speeds up technical analysis. So yeah, pretty good. Has crypto risen? Please tell me it has. No. Okay. I'm trying to do the same setup on BTC. So I wanted to take out 20,400 and fall back down below. Then I'll start selling all the way down to 18k to 1,700. Yeah, very bearish on crypto right now. Although, actually, UK voted for legalizing crypto or something. I don't know, something like that.
Really?
Some fundamental news for that. Yeah. Sunak is in power now, bro.
All the closet racists are gonna start coming out, man. I can't wait.
Can't really do that now. He's in power, like easy.
Yeah. Oh, I saw this funny video the other day. He was talking about how the racists, they should be happy because for once they can blame a brown person for their problems, and it's actually true.
That's true.
It's actually true.
Yeah, that is true. You can say that same with the thingy that all the misogynists say. Oh yeah, look, it's all the girls' fault. I didn't hear that though. I've never once heard someone say that. By the way, it's crazy.
What did they say?
About trust. Oh, it's because of girls in power. No one said that in the UK, not that I heard of, which is crazy to me. I thought someone would say it.
Oh, what, the misogynists?
Yeah, I thought they would say it.
True. I guess you can't really say that because I'm pretty sure didn't the UK do really well when Margaret Thatcher was Prime Minister?
Yeah, but she sold everything though. She made everything like
there's pros and cons to every single thing, isn't there?
I think she sold everything except the NHS practically. I mean, British BT got sold.
Oh, you're saying she privatized everything?
Yeah, she sold like what the rail stations, mines. I'm pretty sure she sold like she managed to like obviously get loads of money, but for what cost really? Nothing is UK's property anymore. Everything's just like sold off to others.
It's about to be London Open, Fernando. So 8 o'clock.
I mean, Theresa May didn't do the best either, so.
Also, what was the other video? It's the same video. It's the guy saying, "This is Britain. We need British people ruling our country. We need. How can we? Would you know? What he says is, imagine I. It was a white guy, obviously calling, right? He said, imagine I went to India and tried to be the prime minister there. And the guy who's making the video goes, yeah. Imagine the British went to India and tried to be the prime minister. It's the funniest shit.
He doesn't realize like the contradiction he did there.
Yeah.
He doesn't even realize it. The general British public are very uneducated.
Have you seen Trevor Noah?
Yeah, I have. Yeah.
He was the one doing it.
Yeah, I've heard of it. Yeah, the average person in thing is very uneducated when it comes to politics, but they're very opinionated as well. So it's not a good mix. A good mix at all.
I wouldn't say. I don't know. I would say they just don't even think about it. I'm sure they just thought about it for a little, then they would come to that conclusion. But they're more so stubborn than anything else.
Yeah, but an educated person wouldn't just say out something random.
I guess, yeah.
Obviously, they are educated. Obviously, they went through school, right? I'm not saying they're like... But I would say in terms of politics, they don't... They have a thought in their mind and just take it and run with it.
Yeah.
Or someone else would say it to them and they'll just run with it as well. Basically, the average person.
Yeah. It's weird for me at uni because everyone, like, I literally, since COVID, I stopped watching the news. So I wasn't really tuned into what's going on, and now everyone's talking about politics and all this and that.
Yeah.
So I've got a little catch.
Politics is too complicated, man. I don't.
It is, and a lot of it's like, why? It doesn't actually matter too much, does it?
Yeah.
Conservative, Labour. If you're broke, you're still gonna be broke. If you're lazy, you're still gonna be lazy. Like, how much of a difference is it gonna make? Focus on yourself. Focus on your own business. Regardless of whether it's Conservative or Labour, that way you'll still become rich either way. Your life will become better if you focus on yourself. Who cares if it's Conservative or Labour? Honestly, it doesn't matter.
Spoken like a true Tory there, or no, I'm joking. Anyways,
is that what a Tory would say?
Hold on, gold has taken the highs.
I wouldn't know.
I want to see it start falling back down below here into 1660 level. Although it could easily fill in the rest of the wick over here at 1677.88 for those buyers holding. Talking to you, Fernando.
Yeah, it's same in America. Republican or Democrat, does it matter? Does it matter what's gonna happen?
Like, they have different policies, don't they? So to some extent, it does matter.
To some extent, but that's the point. To some extent, it's like lovely gold, or is it pushing up more?
Yeah, gold's pushed up loads.
Fernando's got that runner, just chilling.
Yeah. Nah, he's making bank right now.
Jeez. But what's the next target then? This high here?
1670, 700, around that level. I'm guessing he's going to be targeting that next. Although, the next target, if it does continue, then 1672 is a good target. 1672... it could potentially be reached as well. But after that, there's a daily zone there, so I'd be a bit more wary. It might give it a bit more push, but overall it could easily reverse from there due to the daily level. Okay, GJ's starting to push down now. Could take the sell side here. Yeah, could take the sell side here. Although that momentum's a little bit of a scary one still, but yeah, it's okay.
It's perfect. All the breakout traders are getting gas right now. They're saying, oh my god. Actually, to be fair, they might have entered here.
They might have already entered, yeah.
That's even better. Yeah, they would have entered. If I was a breakout trader, Fernando, I'm sure you do the same. If this was an hour time frame, I'm sure you do the same. Stop loss above there. Yeah, I guess that would be the trade.
But what's your point of like focus on yourself rather than focusing on politics. Yeah, there's a truth into that.
Yeah, do you agree?
Yeah, there's some truth into
I
that
think there's a
because like
heavy truth to that. Like,
the
not
only
even it's not
problem
even just a
is
minor point. It's very serious. Like, the government,
yeah,
they don't tell you like it's all. I think a lot of the news, it's a lot of distraction to stop you focusing on your own life. Yeah, it's all going on. Like maybe, and it does affect you in some way. Taxes, you know,
in other
council
ways,
stuff, especially if yeah,
opportunity as well though.
opportunity, especially if you're really poor. Like
Mm,
a lot of the time, you get trapped into a certain lifestyle. Like if you're growing up
yeah,
around, I don't know, like a really poor area where everyone ends up being a drug dealer, everyone ends up being unemployed, this and that, then yeah, that's where the government can sort of make a difference. But even
yeah.
then, I'm telling you, most of the people are the better off looking online and thinking, okay, what can I do to get myself out of the situation? The government isn't going to help you that much.
Yeah, the problem is with politics, so like and like trying to help less fortunate people in the country is if they try to help the less fortunate ones,
Yeah,
like the rich could easily take advantage of that and use it tenfold because they have the resources to do so. Whereas obviously, like for example, like cheaper housing,
yeah,
okay, the rich could easily use that to their advantage and just buy up all the houses rather than the poor people actually
yeah.
actually
I
getting it.
mean, that's
So
an
no matter
argument
what,
someone had recently.
no matter what, like opportunity the government gives less fortunate people, the rich would always be able to somehow in
Mm,
some way find a way to take advantage of that
not for
because they have the
everything.
resources to.
Not for everything.
Well,
Because
for
let's say
most,
like
for most.
benefits.
Yeah, but okay,
But
that
come on.
I mean significant help. Okay, I don't mean like
But
little
isn't
help
that the
helps
most
like
significant help though? Like benefits.
yeah, but the how much do they really get though?
Mate, some people are getting so much from benefit. Not so much, but I'm saying they get such a decent amount from benefits that they literally don't want to go to a job because they realize, okay, if I go to a job,
I
I'm
though
gonna get taxed this much. No, I've seen this. Like apparently
I,
people actually do this. They
I'm sure they do, but I think it's because of laziness. That's why. I'm sure if they really work on that job, they get promoted, so on and so forth. They easily make more than their
Oh yeah,
benefits.
for sure. But
But because they're
I'm saying
lazy, they
what
wouldn't do
does
it.
happen
I'm
though.
not saying everyone, obviously. I don't want to, I don't want to put it out there, but not everyone, right? But most
No,
people.
no,
Some people really can't work. Some people really
100%.
can't.
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm not saying about what they could do. I'm just saying what actually does happen. I'm
Yeah.
saying,
Okay. Yeah. True. True. I guess.
what was the point again?
No
We were
matter what
saying
help.
how much does benefits really help? I think it's a
Yeah.
decent amount,
I would
especially if
say.
you got
Yeah. Okay.
kids or you're
Yeah.
mentally unwell. Like,
But in terms of climbing up the ladder of like the financial ladder and
yeah,
the class ladder, it's a little bit harder to give poorer people the advantage. Because if you tax the rich, what would happen is they wouldn't invest as much into the country, and so they wouldn't really, so the poor wouldn't have as much jobs as they could. So there'll be less
yeah,
opportunities out there. That's what thingy Trust was trying to do, trying to tax the rich less, so they would basically what's it called, invest more into the country, but not
yeah,
understanding the stuff, the immediate effects of 45 billion in government spending just to cover like that because she wasn't planning to like take away any like government spending at all, so she was trying to keep the same government spending
mm,
but cutting down on the income. So basically what happened is basically that let's talk about like what's it called, the country as being a business. In basic terms, they wouldn't make any profit and they would make a huge loss,
yeah, yeah.
and that's why everyone started panic selling the pound, and that's what happened.
What did they call it? The 50p tax. That's what they call it.
45p 45.
45p tax.
Mm.
Interesting stuff. We've taken the low on GJ here.
Yeah, and
Let's see
we
what
look.
happens in the next 15 minutes.
You can see that there was buyers over here, so that means there's two things. They either took profits down here, or people started respecting this as a zone and started buying up from here. Two things could have occurred there.
Oh, are you saying the sellers took profit and there's people buying?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
100%.
That's why there was a sharp move to the upside. Although we'll see if the sellers are managing to kind of like still go on and hold their positions to still push the price down. And
Mm.
you can see that more sellers are being more in control rather than buyers.
I like
So
the fact that smart money got taken out too.
smart dumb money.
Yeah, I mean that's really dumb smart money because
Dumb smart money.
there was no lower time frame reaction really. That would just be straight up off the order block liquidity.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, what was I saying? I think if you really focus on
yourself, you don't even have time for the government. You don't actually. When I say you don't have time, I mean you genuinely don't care. Like, even if I
Yeah.
do watch the news, and with all this Liz Truss stuff going on, some people are getting bare vexed.
They are,
It's getting
yeah.
actually genuinely annoyed. I'm like, the reason you care so much is because, not in an offensive way, but you haven't got that much going on in your own life, or you,
Well,
it's
yes.
something to do with the fact that either you don't like your life already, so you're trying to latch onto something else, and let that be your focus,
Yeah.
or B, you don't have much going on in your life anyway. Like, let's say it's, I don't know, it's boring, or I'm just trying to think. You've been
Yeah.
stuck in the same job for so long, or
I will cut you off a little bit because it
go on.
also affects them because of the recession. The recession is going to be even harder for the British public because of what Liz Truss did.
But that's another point to the whole
Focus on yourself.
focus on
Yes,
yourself.
I know. Yeah, I know. But I was wanting to. It's not. It might not be because their life is boring. It could
Yeah,
also
okay,
be,
yeah, that's
but
true.
because it will affect them as well.
But that's where the governments are never gonna say start a business, are they? Because they know that even at the end of the day, always do need workers in the warehouses. You need.
You can't. Everyone can't be business
Not
owners
everyone
because
can
yeah,
be a
no.
thingy, but to the small
Economy won't
people
work.
that do watch this sort of content, to everyone, like, it's still a tiny percentage when it comes to the whole thingy. Let's say 70 million in the UK. The small amount that are watching motivational, quote unquote, motivational videos on YouTube, you know, business, health, whatever, they should be working their ass off, and they should be thinking, okay, I don't care about the news. I need to. The recession is coming. I need to sort myself out.
Yeah.
I'm not going to gain anything from like watching BBC News.
I still
Or
can't believe people don't believe a recession is going to happen though. There's some people out there that still don't believe a recession
yeah,
will happen. It's crazy because like
to be
the,
fair,
the,
yeah,
the signs are there everywhere. The signs are everywhere. Like I don't know how
I think
people don't believe
everyone.
it.
I think a
They,
lot of people do know, but they just sort of ignore it.
I think they don't want it to be real. That's what they're saying.
Yeah,
No, it's not real. It's not real. It's not real.
like even
Because
me, yeah,
they know tough times. They know tough times are ahead. That's why they
that's
like.
it. Like, even me in the back of my head, I know it's coming. But I'm trying not to think about it. It's just like, okay, I need to focus on myself. I need to get it
Mm,
done. I'm
just
like I said, I'm lucky. I'm at university. I'm in a bubble,
yeah,
and I'm gonna be semi-protected. Although I still have to spend money, of course.
yeah, of course.
I'm
This the
semi-protected.
yeah. This is the good thing about being a trader though. Like you can sell assets rather than just keep buying them. Because if you're just able to buy it, then that
Yeah,
means well, you can't really make money because you just have to wait for a push down and then hopefully it goes up when you buy.
yeah,
Since you're selling, you can take advantage of both markets, whether it's a good market or a bad market. I don't
yeah,
think I've ever traded a bad market, so this is gonna be my first time. So at the start, it might be a little bit off because I'm like, it's a little bit
yeah.
more.
Would you not say your strategy is still similar though, or
My strategy would be more, yeah,
do you
would
reckon it would
probably be
change a lot?
better. No, my strategy would probably be better during a
Yeah,
bad market because I sell a lot more. My statistics are 70% selling,
yeah,
but like 30% buying. So
yeah.
yeah, probably better suited for a bearish market to be honest.
Hmm. That's a shout.
Even though I started in a very bullish market, yeah.
Hmm.
But there's our tangent for politics.
Yeah, they're gonna get even more educated as we go on. As in
Hopefully,
more like detailed. It should be good.
hopefully,
Things I'm surrounded by people who know their shit. I sit there and I'm like,
yeah,
what, have I missed a year's worth of education? What's going on here?
yeah. And that's just the UK politics. I don't know any. I don't know much about the US politics at that moment.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I don't live there. That's probably why. That's probably why I don't know much and don't hear much. Although, yeah, US politics do have a huge knock-on effect on other countries. So
Theirs is a lot more interesting too. I feel like
yeah,
with Trump, Biden, it's more. It's funny watching from here. But
Trump's gone, man. Trump's gone.
yeah, I know. Is he still banned from Twitter?
Yeah, it is crazy to me though, like how there's like terrorists on Twitter, but
Yeah,
Trump can't have Twitter.
I saw something about that.
Okay,
I saw
okay.
something saying that.
I'm not a big Andrew Tate fan, right? I know this is gonna be controversial because
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Fernando is a fan of Andrew Tate. You
Me too. So
exactly. I'm not a fan of Andrew Tate,
yeah,
but I don't think he should have really been censored like that.
yeah,
Personally, I understand what he was saying was, could be affecting other people, but
but
I don't
yeah,
think completely banning him was the right move because it proves this point to some extent. and people
Yeah.
didn't think about that because now he was saying that, oh yeah, like, it's too censored nowadays. By
Yeah,
censoring him, you kind of prove his point.
exactly.
So
That's what I was saying.
it was a bit of a I feel like it was a
Yeah.
bit of a mistake because now he can go around telling people, oh yeah, see, I told you guys, they're trying to censor me, and people will believe it even more now.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
for me, obviously, that's not ideal. For you guys, well, yeah, you know, it's good for you guys because, well, you like him. To each their own. I'm not gonna hate you for liking, you know, Andrew Tate.
I think he needs to admit that the certain stuff he said about women, he sort of blanked over it and he just ignored it. But he needs to admit it was bad. Like he's openly said in a video, like there's no debating it. It's not short clip this and that. He's openly said, I can love a woman and I'll still cheat on her. Like, that's the influencing part that's bad. But the way I see it as a whole, he's very positively influential on men. And like they proved his point about them wanting to feminize men because they cancelled him, but they'll keep on like, well, let's say the whole weak men, strong women thing.
Yeah.
Have you heard what Cardi B and all of them guys rap about? And you want to talk about influencing the kids? It's silly. Like, it's crazy.
Now people are. This is where I think it's wrong because I feel like the government and social media and that are censoring things they don't want you to really hear. It may be for your own safety. It could be for your own safety. It could be for their own agenda. But I feel like they're censoring a bit too much.
Yeah.
For a country with that says democracy, and for a country and for a nation that shouts democracy, they do censor a little bit too much. I feel like.
I'm wondering whether to take these buys on GJ. Interesting, because we spiked the lows.
Oh, that was a big spike.
Yeah, spike and came
Yeah.
straight back up. But in my experience, price is probably going to come all the way back down before pushing up.
Filling that wick.
Like, yeah, tap into that order block left behind in the lower time frames.
Yeah, potentially.
I'm going to wait for another 15-minute close. It's not safe. I don't think it's safe.
It's not safe.
Preferably this candle closed down here, but it's a London Open candle, so I want it to be big boy.
I swear to God, gold, you better go down below 1662. Start selling off from there, alright? I want my sells, please.
I don't agree with all the shit you said, like men still cheating. I'm a person who the topics are making money, waking up yet. Yeah, that's it. I'm basically the same.
Well, exactly, yeah.
That's everyone, and like I think people forget that the whole woman thing, that's a very tiny part, but they're just clips that went viral. It's a tiny part of everything he has on his own channels and everything, but that's the stuff that went viral. So that's why it looks like he's a massive misogynist.
I do agree people are too sensitive nowadays. I do agree with that.
Yeah.
Like, without a doubt, people are too sensitive, get too offended too easily. Like, people, if you get offended, it's more... for some reason, people put more value in people getting offended rather than their freedom of speech. It's a bit dumb. I understand you get offended, and I understand that, what it's saying, I don't personally agree with, but that doesn't mean you should censor someone. That doesn't mean you should get a whole gang and a whole, Twitter people just to go against them.
From what I've seen, America's a lot worse when it comes to the whole not liberal, but the whole sensitivity thing.
Yeah.
I've seen videos of some colleges. It looks like everyone there is just like, left, if that makes sense. Far left.
I think everyone's totally more far left, though.
Yeah. UK
Especially,
is slowly getting there, too. UK's
UK's going to be voting Labour soon, and they're more... They're more left than right. That's a given.
Oh, GJ, don't make me miss this.
Morning, JJ. The thing is, I don't mind like left, but I think it's too left sometimes. Where, I think people's feelings get considered way too much.
Because real life's very different to online there. Like, if you solely stay online, you sort of get a bad perception of the world in terms of how sensitive people are.
That is true.
But as soon as I came to uni, I met so many people who are like me and not like really sensitive or anything.
Because I think those people are less vocal than the people that are offended. That's why
Do you mean-
people like on social media.
Oh yeah, like yeah, that's it. Because they don't
Yeah.
care. But the ones who are vocal, they feel a need to defend.
What's the current economic state over there in India then? What's going on there, Anderson?
Is Anderson still watching?
Yeah, probably. What's the current state like in India, government-wise? I don't get much news from India, so I actually am quite curious. Gold is boring me, man. It's boring. You took highs now. Now you can go back down, okay? Cool. What's
See,
happening with crypto?
I would have taken these GJ buys, but like I said, there's a high
Cryp-
chance it just comes back down.
Yeah, crypto's also sleeping.
Like a dickhead.
Facts.
Maybe I'll end up taking the sell now. If we get a nice
Potentially,
confirmation,
Yeah, potentially you are probably going to go the opposite now.
it's gonna end up being a sell. Which, to be fair, I'm not opposed to.
US 30, what's happening? US 30.
Oh, I'm lucky my barber sorted me out in Worcester. I messaged him, I said, bro, I'm here, I'm coming on Saturday, can you sort me out?
What, is there like a waiting list for him or something?
Yeah, he has a booking system and he's basically always fully booked out.
Gee. I just walk in, brother.
Yeah. Basically, no, he used to have the walk-in, but he realized he had so many loyal clients. He could do a booking system, move to a smaller location, because obviously you only need one seat, really, you know, and a couch.
Yeah.
So he's saving money, and now he's got a booking system, so it's pretty good.
Nice. Smart man. Smart businessman,
Yeah.
that's for sure.
And obviously he got married, now he's going to have a kid, so...
Oh, damn. Why is that relevant? Oh, time.
With the whole marriage thing, he didn't
Yeah,
want to be...
time.
Yeah,
Got
he
you.
didn't want to have 10 people in the shop, and he had to wait.
Yeah, got you. I was like, wait. What's that got to do? Oh, right, time.
Yeah.
That's mad.
It's funny because he's always talking shit about the Turkish barbers. But the first barber I went to here was the Turkish barber. I'm gonna have to tell him. He's gonna be like, bro, why does your hair look different? What's going on?
Why does your hair look so black?
Bro, it's like, what's going on? What have they done?
I will warn everyone here right now that we will. Like, this is like, what's it called? This stream is gonna be like more political and more controversial than other streams out there. Like, me and Adil have varying views. We rarely agree on views, and we do get a bit heated sometimes with like, debates. Obviously, you guys feel free to join in if you want to.
Yeah.
And I feel like a lot of people will lose out, like, as in like they'll probably leave, which is fine.
What do you reckon?
We want people to, like, the people that stay, we want them to be more like,
Loyal.
not loyal, but more like us. With
Yeah.
they're not afraid to give their views out there. They're not afraid to give their point of view out there. You know, I feel that's what I want.
We want strong men in the street.
This is where we vary, and women.
Yeah, no, I'm joking. I'm joking. Yeah, no women yet. That'll be interesting the day when there's a woman in the stream.
Straight mod them just to show we're
Yeah.
left.
We,
Straight up mod them.
we can't be cancelled now. Probably get pushed more, to be fair, by the algorithm.
Yeah.
It's like,
Basically, what I'm trying to say is we don't want sensitive people in the stream because they'll get too offended.
that's it, sensitive people, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. So if you're sensitive, sorry, this isn't the stream for you. If it takes us longer to grow because of that, I don't care. We get the right people. We don't. At this point, we don't care about the growing. We want the right people right now to
Yeah.
stream.
Yeah, stream right now is just a fun thing to be doing. Obviously,
Yeah.
we've got big plans for Enigma, but I'm more focused on the money side, to be fair, right now.
I'm trying to get the
Well, like,
bag.
The actual trading side, you know what I mean?
I'm trying to get the bag, bro.
The actual trading side of it. Getting funded, doing this and that. That's all.
I'm more focused on trying not to blow my account by overtrading.
Yeah.
That's why I'm joining streams and stuff.
There we go.
Not trying to blow my FTMOs,
To
you
be
know.
fair, that's a good way of handling the pressure, isn't it?
Yeah.
Technically.
Well, like for me, it's I am now more accountable than any time of my trading career, because if I start to, screw up a little bit, people will call me out, and I'll start getting like people hating.
That's true.
I don't want that, so I'll do my best not to do it.
Also, we're now in competition with Don Ver and those guys.
We're not in competition, you say?
No, we are.
Oh, we are, okay.
I'm saying,
Okay.
right now, we're just that tiny firm, and they've got a little monopoly going on. But, or oligopoly. It's an oligopoly.
Oligopoly, it is. That means more than one control
Yeah.
the market. I think it's like two to four.
Two to four big boys running the market. Saying that, there's actually quite a lot.
But if you name the main ones though, Stop Loss Matters right now, Rajabax and Dotbo.
Yeah.
Maybe MetFX if he streams, not too sure. But...
This has annoyed me, man.
Come on, gold, push down. Although I don't want it to push down because of Fernando, but still push down for me though. I'm a bit torn right now because if it pushes down, Fernando gets less profit, but that means I get to enter my cells. It's a win-win.
See, what happened here was I didn't account for this scenario.
Oh, you're already out. Oh, go on then. Push down all the way, GJ. Let's do it. I mean, gold. Let's go, man. We're good then. We're sorted. I wonder what happened to Nu. He's sleeping,
Bro,
bro.
where's New at, man? As soon as the
Yeah.
stream started popping,
Yeah.
it's gone.
It's getting more and more people talking. He's gone. He
gone,
disappeared. He vanished.
Yeah, I appreciate you guys tuning in, by the way, because obviously it's tricky to join a stream
With no one in.
when no one's in it.
Yeah,
You're
agreed.
less likely to do it, but you guys are here. And,
I do it. Every time there's someone only one in there, I leave. I can't lie. So
yeah, you're just that guy.
I appreciate you guys tuning in.
Yeah.
This is just the start. I hope. I
Yeah.
hope this is the start.
The day we get 10 people watching, oh, we're having a party on stream. We're having a party. There's 10 people. Then 100, then 1,000. We're having parties every single time.
Yeah, send us your address, okay? Deliveroo or something.
Bro.
Or Uber Eats. Sorry, I don't think Deliveroo's in the US.
Yeah.
Uber Eats. Stop lying, bro.
Imagine that the 1,000-person joins, you just get surprised. It's like, yo, you, whoever just joined.
So,
That'd be jokes.
congratulations, you're the 1,000th person that joined.
Actually, yeah,
Enter our click funnel to enter the giveaway.
He'll probably think it's a scam. He'll probably
Yeah.
be like, wait, what?
Probably. It'll be funny. Okay, gold is just taking the piece now, can't lie. It just keeps going up. Keeps going up. Doesn't want to go down, doesn't want to fall.
Let's see.
Got 30 minutes for this to fall. GJ. I mean, it's taken out the highs as expected, so if this falls down as well, I'll take the sells. It's very, very bullish right now, though. It's kind of scary to take the sells, but you gotta do what you gotta do, right?
Yeah, man. I wasn't expecting this momentum. Like I said before, I was thinking the push down was going to take another half an hour.
Yeah. Mate,
Yeah.
Sunak's on it, that's why. Sunak's
Yeah.
doing something right now. I don't know what he's doing, but
Sunak's chatting shit.
he's manipulating the pound right now. He's burnt his 700 million or 700 billion net worth just to bring the pound up. There's less speculation. That's what he did.
Yeah. Also, why don't you want your name in the bio, man?
I prefer just to stay I just prefer to stay my my Instagram to be private, my personal Instagram to be private.
Okay.
If they find it, they find it. But if they don't, they don't.
I mean,
That's fine.
we're following you. Or the page is following you, isn't it?
Yeah, I know, but that takes a bit more brain to figure out than
Yeah.
just clicking a link on bio.
Fair enough. No, the only
I don't
reason
have
I
any-
say is
I
because
don't
your
have
face is on everything anyway, so I don't.
No, I don't care about that. It's just if I post something on my personal, I want it to remain personal.
Okay.
Which I don't have any posts on my personal
That's-
Instagrams.
yeah.
Yeah, nothing to be hidden. So, and I'm pretty sure my profile pic is like a 4-year-old photo.
Yeah,
so
it is.
I don't touch Instagram. Okay, now Bitcoin's starting to rise. Now this is good. This is good because this is a 1 to 10 risk to reward at this point.
GJ,
1 to
I
20.
know,
Maybe.
Fernando. Tell me about it.
Yeah, GJ
I was
pushed
looking for the buys, but it just happened like
Boo.
I didn't trust the momentum.
How'd you miss that, G?
Now I took the L.
That momentum was crazy. That's why we need footprint.
Maybe.
Like, I reckon you would have seen that momentum was dying down in footprint.
No, I mean I saw the momentum on here. But at the time I just said I think the price is going to push back down first. Obviously I was wrong.
Yeah, because I can't like gold pushing up to.
It would have been like I think 1 to 2 already, 1 to 3.
Well, what happened in New London Open? Like, what is this? What is this? It is filling up the wick, as I said, though. But
Well, gold.
don't want it to fill. Yeah, don't want it to fill in the wick. I want it to fall down. Now gold. Do as I say. For you guys in the chat, what do you think is the most important thing about trading? Like, what do you think the most important thing to learn is or to master is? I bet most people would say psychology, to be honest. And you know what? To each their own. Do you think it's a strategy, like, or psychology, or confidence? Because I think confidence is different from psychology. What do you guys think? Especially you, Fernando. I'm pretty sure. I don't know if Thingy is here anymore. Anderson's here anymore. Probably missed out a trade or something.
I definitely think it's mindset.
Yeah, mindset. You think
Because
all of it?
strategy. Think about how easily replicatable a strategy is.
True.
Anyone can give you a system, and there you go. What are you going to do with it?
Hmm.
What's your end goal for trading? That indicates how far you're going to go. If you don't, if in your mind, you got this idea that you're never going to be rich, and that rich people are evil, and rich people are all, they all were born with a silver spoon in their mouth. You're never going to make it because
They're all evil, bro. I'm telling you, they're all
because you
evil.
got this mindset that they're all evil. So then it's going to affect your own trading. You're going to end up making decisions that lead to you losing because you've got a preconceived idea that you can't be rich.
Here's my thought on that, though. I feel like people that are rich aren't inherently evil, but I feel like the way to get up there, you have to have some sort of like evil way to get up there. Not evil way, but in a way that screws other people. Because if you're winning, someone else has to lose. That's how the world works. There's
You
no
need
there's
a
no two
mindset.
winners.
Sorry to cut you off. You need.
Yeah, carry on.
You don't. I was
No,
just
yeah,
gonna
no.
say you need a mindset.
That's how the world works.
Which tells you that you're better
There's
than
no-
everyone
there's
else.
no-
You need a mindset that, like, to some degree, you need to feel like you're better than other people and you deserve more.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
You can't- I don't think
would
you can
say-
argue
I can't
with
argue.
that.
I
You know
can't
what I
argue
mean?
with that. Yeah, to be the best, you have to.
Yeah.
You
And
have
then
to like believe it first, and then
Yeah.
do it after. But
Yeah, I saw a video the other day. Do you know
so
who?
confidence. I was gonna say confidence. Is
There
one
you
of the
go.
most
Yeah,
important
mindset,
things, yeah.
confidence. Like,
Mhm.
do you know who Alex Hormozy is? You might have
Nope.
seen him on Instagram.
Not
It's
a
this
clue.
entrepreneur, and he's been blowing up recently on Instagram
Yeah.
and everything. Over 100 million net worth, so he knows his stuff, right?
Is he that buff guy?
Buff guy?
No, I guess not then, because you would exactly know who I'm talking about. If
He's
I-
got a beard, I don't know.
Ah,
But he
okay.
said most successful people. He was talking about how they have 3 things in common, right? And when he said successful, I'm not sure if he meant just generally successful or the top of the top successful, like the industry leaders or whatever.
Mm.
He said it wasn't the food they ate, it wasn't their gym routine, it wasn't their morning routine,
No,
it wasn't the
no.
books they read.
Mm-mm.
All it came down to, apparently, according to this guy, I haven't really thought about it too much, but it made sense.
Yeah.
There's 3 things. He said, number 1 is you need some sort of ego complex where you feel like you're better than everyone else and you deserve to be better.
Agreed. That's what makes you a
Right.
good trader as well, by the
Right.
way.
That's number
I would
1.
agree with it.
Number 2, he said there needs to be there's some sort of insecurity that makes you dissatisfied with your current life.
Also agreed.
And it's
Also
funny
agreed,
because he says that they're contradictory.
They are.
Because you got this complex that makes you feel like you're better than everyone.
But you're still insecure.
But
that
you're
not.
actually
Yeah.
insecure about your life, which is why you're trying to be better than everyone in the first
Somehow
place.
that makes sense. Somehow it does make sense.
In our head, yeah, I'm pretty sure that makes
It
sense
makes
to
sense. It
everyone.
makes sense. Yeah. Somehow
And
it
then
does.
3, he said, was the ability to resist temptation most of the time. So, like, basically, he's trying to say to not be lazy, I guess. He's saying impulse.
I feel like
he said
yeah,
impulse control is what he said.
Yeah.
So, doing the work when you need to.
Yeah.
So I guess, essentially, I guess he's trying to say hard work and avoiding the, distractions and everything.
Distractions, yeah.
So those three things, you got this ego that's pushing you to have big goals. You got an insecurity that keeps you fearful of being lazy or whatever, and then three's actually not being lazy. It's actually
how I take a second point is basically just how I imagine it straight away as you said it. So basically, like, you should have, even though you're like, you're the best, you still have something to prove. Maybe not to other people, but to yourself. Like,
That's
you think,
it, yeah.
oh, I'm already the best, but I want to do more.
Yeah.
I feel like that's what he's trying to say as well.
Or it could be. Oh, you mean number two?
Yeah, having that that fire that just just keeps burning endlessly. You still need to fuel it every single time. It just keeps going and going and going.
Yeah.
I feel like that's how I would take it.
Yeah.
And it does, obviously, as he said, it's a bit contradictory, but it does make sense.
Yeah. For me, that second point is just about, I don't know what, I've always got this idea that I'm not doing enough. Even if I've done a lot, this tiniest mistake makes me feel like, okay, that could have been better.
Yeah.
It's some sort of OCD I've probably got from my parents in some way. But, yeah.
That, or you could just be born rich. It's one or the other.
There you go. Yeah. But then,
You can have a
where's the fun in that?
You can have a shortcut and be born rich.
Of course. Yeah.
He's the guy to
But
watch.
I
Let me
guess,
search him up.
would
I'm
you
pretty
call
sure.
them-
I'm
would you
pretty
call
sure we're
them
talking about the same
successful,
guy.
though? If they're
Yeah, the
born-
buff. Yeah, he's buff. What are you talking about, bro? This guy's hench as hell. I know. He's still. Yeah, we were thinking
I know,
about
but
the same.
there's loads of buff guys. I don't know.
We were
what
thinking
you're
about the
talking
same guy.
Is he the watch guy though? I didn't know he's a watch guy.
He's a what? No, he's. I think he's the guy to. He's that.
Fernando said he's the watch guy.
Oh. That watch guy.
He does have some interesting points that are different to everyone else, which is why I like him. He doesn't have the most typical ideas, which is what I'm trying to be like too. Like one thing he said was, stop making like your routine like some religious thing where he said he said he met a couple of multimillionaire entrepreneurs, so we were fairly successful, right?
Yeah.
But actually no, I don't think it was them. I think this was a general video. He was basically saying, don't have this idea in your head that if you don't stick to your routine, your day's gonna fuck up. If you're relying on your morning routine,
you're screwed.
To energize you or do this and that, then you're screwed. Like
Yeah.
the guy who doesn't care about that,
You're not flexible enough.
yeah, or the guy whose mind is just aligned to, okay, I need to do this today, just get it done.
Yeah.
Who cares what happens in the morning?
100% agreed.
He's always gonna beat you.
No, yeah. See that one, I can't go like. Normally, I'd like to go like no,
And,
but that no.
it's
that
for
guy-
once you're not disagreeing with me,
Yeah,
oi.
that-
Because
it's true.
I guess it's not me saying it. It's Alex.
I can't disagree with that. It's true. Because I feel like I do have an ego in trading. I don't like to show it, right? But I do believe I'm like. I like to think I beat the 95% already.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm already profitable. I'm already consistently
Yeah,
profitable.
you've made money and you've done
Like-
it for a while too. It's not
Exactly. So I like to be. I am part of that 5% that did make money in this trading. It didn't obviously come easy, but obviously, like from the very start, as soon as I took it seriously, I was like, I can be the best at this. This is easy. But yeah, but at the same time, I still do backtesting every day. Still stay up like every I don't know till like 12 o'clock just to backtest. Still learn more things just because I want to learn more and I feel like I can do more. Even though I already believe I'm one of the best. Do you know what I mean? Also, I will say though, I don't think ego and confidence is a bad thing in trading. If you're like if you're not confident, if you're always second guessing yourself, you won't really be good at trading. Because you'll be second guessing your trade. You'll be worrying too much. You'll be like, oh, what if this strategy doesn't work? What if you wouldn't get far with trading.
Yeah.
You need that confidence in you to tell you that every single time you trade, you're right. I know it's people don't disagree with that because they're like, oh no, because you can't control the markets. Yeah, true, but you have to kind of act like you control the market to give you that confidence, give you that. I don't know that. I don't know how to explain it.
It's like
but
you need to be grounded so that you can analyze in the first place, right?
yeah,
Without letting your confidence take you too far. But then once you're in the trade, then it's about the confidence. It's like
okay, yeah, there you go. And when you push the button, it's about the confidence, about pushing the button.
How long
even
have
if
you been...
yeah,
sorry.
me, how long have I been trading for? I have been for like what 3 years and 8 months, something like that. Hey, JJ,
Exactly.
what are you doing? Getting your
I
iPad?
think I started doing basically when I was 17. I started on demo. I don't have to say allegedly there, do I?
No.
Yeah, I was 17. Basically, September 2018, August 2018. Actually, no, that's a lie. That's a lie.
Yeah.
2019, August 2019.
I don't remember exactly, but yeah, I was 17 when I started trading, technically, allegedly, because my sister I was gonna get into stock trading when I was 18, but my sister got into forex, but she didn't really understand it. She just wanted to make a bit of side hustle, and I got into it, and I was like, oh, this one's easier to do because you get leverage for your money, so you don't have to put as much money down, and you can still make the same amount of profit as you do with stocks. And it's also 24/7, so it fits with my schedule because I am in school when New York open, so I can't really trade stocks. I'm in school, I'm in college, so on and so forth. So I started trading when I was 17. Put my own money when I was 18 because I can finally put my own money in because, well, I'm 18. And that's the law basically in the UK. I'm not too sure what it's like in the US. And from then on, I managed to learn strategies here and there. At first, I would say I'm not like ashamed to say it. At first, I was gambling. I was just saying, oh, I think the price is gonna push up from here. Buy it, sell it as soon as I make profit, and hold the drawdown. It worked for a bit. I managed to double my money somehow with no risk management, so it was quite lucky of me. But yeah, what are you doing? Why are you always going in my room?
Oh yeah, I forgot. You said EJ was here this week. Is that EJ?
Yeah.
Hello, EJ.
He's going now. Okay, you go now. Bye bye.
Nah, bro. Let him stay.
Where was I? So yeah, I started. What's it called? I started trading my own money at 18. Doubled my money. Was happy with it. Blew my account after a while at 500 quid or something. After that, after a few months of sulking and learning, I did the FTMO challenge with a deal. And we somehow passed it together. I don't know how we did it, but we did.
It was skill then.
But yeah, at that point, from then on, I just kept learning and stuff. But I've been profitable for almost a year and a bit now, I would say. To answer your question shortly, I've been trading for like three and a bit years.
Yeah.
Sorry, it was a bit of a long-winded. I wanted to kind of give my my story in a very quick sense. But yeah.
That's calm. I will say I'm not funded with FTMO at the moment.
He's passed.
I'm lucky. I've passed it before. Then I went on a little journey. Let's just say that.
A spiritual journey.
A spiritual journey. Then now my mind has recovered. I'm consistent now, and now it's just about I'm just like giving it another 2 months, and then I'll be taking FTMO again in January. But Mark, yeah, he's funded a decent amount.
This is my second time of trying to be a full-time trader, by the way. This isn't my first time. This is my second time. Yeah. As I said, my first time, I got a bit crazy and started like over-trading and stuff. Some would say overconfident as well. Some would say. Not me, though. Not me. No, I did get a bit overconfident. I felt like, since I passed the FTMO, I got a few withdrawals. I was like, 19 at the time. I was living my best life. I was like, making good money for my age. I started getting a bit too cocky, and I blew it. Yeah, but yeah, I mean, I didn't cry over it. I knew what I was getting into, so I just thought, in my head, I was like, I'll pass another one anyways. If I've done it before, I'll do it again. That was my mindset. So that's why I'm not too worried about it.
That's one thing I'm grateful for. Like everything, all that journey. I don't think once I doubted I was eventually gonna make it.
I've never once doubted that I could make it. I always believed him. I knew there was setbacks, but I never once doubted and go like, "Oh, I need to quit. This isn't for me."
Yeah, the only time I doubted is when I've wondered, do I actually enjoy trading? The only time I doubted was when I sat there and I thought, wait, have I got into this for the money? This was like, I think, start of this year.
Yeah, you're in your saint phase there. You're like, I'm not helping anyone.
Yeah, was that
on to trading? Yeah, that was your saint phase, bro.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it was when I was saying I just want to be the best trader I can be. It's like I was wondering, do I want to do this for the rest of my life?
See you in a bit, Fernando.
Yeah,
have a great day.
See you
have a great night's sleep, bro. It's like 12 o'clock there, man. You need sleep. But yeah, you were a saint phase. You were like, I don't know if I'm doing this for the money.
Is it the opposite of saint phase, though? Is it?
Why? No, it's just saint phase because you were like, I don't want to do it really because I'm not really helping people to do it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No. I still had that mindset. Like, I don't really want to teach. Like.
No, I know, but you were at that point. You questioned. You were like, oh, why do we trade anyways? Like, what's the point of trading?
Yeah, no, I really was, my philosopher.
You don't help anyone with
That was
trading.
it. It was
Like,
the whole value thing. It's like, who am I
yeah.
actually giving value to?
I'm not giving value to the world, and I'm like, yeah, all right,
But
calm
then
down.
that's when I came to the realization. I said, okay, maybe trading
You make-
can just be the way.
Yeah, make money first, then
I
help.
can make money from trading, show my skills, and then my personality outside of trading can be the way I give value. In the
Yeah,
same
100%.
way, Muhammad Ali, when he's boxing, he's not technically giving value, but him
Yeah.
as a person, think about how many people he motivated. Same with
Yeah.
Mike Tyson, same with this and that. It's a tricky
Agreed.
one, and then we're similar to them in the fact that we're entertaining too.
I would
The
say
reason
so.
you watch
I mean,
boxing is because for entertainment, right?
no, you want to see people get knocked out.
That's what
Let's
I mean.
go.
Like
No, I'm
you don't
joking, yeah.
genuinely get value, but it's the entertainment. So
Yeah. I'd like to think we're a little bit different. I'd like to give a bit more value, but
yeah,
can't compete with boxing, bro. That's a sport.
that's it. Yeah,
Can't compete with that, man.
that's what I mean. The value's the personality, and of course, if people follow our trades, they are gonna make you
Yeah.
money.
Oh,
Of
yeah.
course.
Hopefully,
Inshallah.
hopefully
do
that
it.
is the plan. That's the
Yeah.
plan. You guys make money at the same time.
Yeah.
But if we lose, but remember, if you're losing money, we're probably losing 10 times more.
Yeah.
Probably a bit more than that, so a little bit more painful, I would say. A little bit more painful when we lose money, but yeah.
That's gonna be interesting. There's gonna be a moment in the chat. Some guy's gonna complain like, "Bro, what? I lost like 50 quid." I'm like, shut up, bro.
Yeah, I lost 10 grand, mate.
Yeah, mate.
Do you know what I mean? It's one of those things, but obviously money is different to each. Maybe that 50 quid is like maybe the last. If it's the last money, then shouldn't be trading in general. But
Yeah, that was
yeah.
that was his rent money or something.
yeah, then you shouldn't be trading if that's your rent money. You're gambling with your security. Never gamble with your security. Always have your security on lock and then trade with whatever you have left. That's all I would say.
That real didn't do that good,
I don't know. I watched it and liked it, but I didn't really like get to see it
I
now.
don't think it got pushed really at all. It got
Why is it 120, 130?
it's 158, so it did get pushed, but I don't know. I don't know what was wrong with it.
It's better this way.
Oh yes, because I posted it first, and for some reason the music got copyrighted.
Oh yeah, I remember.
I
yeah,
used
yeah,
it from Instagram, and they copyrighted me. And
I remember.
so I
What
saved the
heck
video
happened
and
there?
re-uploaded it. Maybe that's why I didn't get pushed that much.
I mean, it's 158 for like a copyright. I don't know how you get copyrighted. Like,
no,
what
this is the
how does-
re-upload.
Yeah, how does that happen?
It
How does that
literally made
happen?
no sense. Maybe they've taken away their license for that song.
Maybe.
Maybe Bruno Mars was sat there like, hold on, this guy's taking my
Wait a minute.
Hold on. Instagram's not paying me for the billions of views. You know, Andrew
Yeah.
Tate had a podcast thingy yesterday with 6ix9ine and Steve Will Do It.
What a weird group that
And
is.
I was like, what the hell? Why is 6ix9ine here, bro?
It's a weird group, lad.
Is he not like the opposite of what Andrew Tate preaches?
How?
In terms of like, he's part of the Matrix, the system, he's rapping about this and that. I would think.
Wait. What? Andrew Tate's against rappers?
No, but I mean, in terms of like he's always talking about programming.
Oh,
Surely 6ix9ine is like the representation of programming. Alright, it's fine.
I don't think so. I don't know, mate.
I've never been a fan of 6ix9ine.
I don't know. I don't think gold is going to reverse anytime soon here, boys.
How do people listen to 6ix9ine anyway? I don't understand. Hold on.
His beat, that's it. It's the beat. Not his lyrics, it's the beat.
Bitch, are you dumb?
Stupid or dumb.
Oh
I think, is that one of his lines?
That was
I think that's one of
literally
his
the
lines.
line, bro.
Yeah, I remember those lines. The bars. The bars, bro.
Got that wiki waka waka. Do you remember that song?
I guess. I think. Maybe. I don't know, man.
Maybe if this candle closes here, it's gonna have to be off stream though.
Oh, yeah, it's almost 9. Jeez.
Yeah, I've allowed myself to take trades just after 9, but we're gonna see this. Actually, it could still be on stream. I don't see why not. But I do need to go to the gym.
Jim's not important. That's fake news, brother.
Fake news.
It was like 2 pips away from my zone of moving to break even, but it was a New York session, London session, not London, Asia session. I said every session except the one I went.
Alright, guys, we're getting an onion play right now.
Are we? Are we actually?
I don't know, what was the fake out one called? Was that celery?
I don't know, man. I don't.
Carrot play?
I really don't know which pay is which. I actually can't
No.
tell.
Do you reckon
I can't
can
tell which
Google
play
it?
is play.
I can probably Google it.
Yeah, he's got his like
Playbook.
playbook. Yeah, he's got his playbook. Yeah. All I know is the most things that he uses the onion and celery. So like that's all I know. But I don't know which one's which.
Donver playbook. Do you have to pay for it?
I think it's controller effects. No, that's free. It's free.
Oh, yeah, it's probably controller. Oh, I see it.
Oh, you know we're at 44 subscribers. Crazy.
Oh, nice.
I mean, we were like that yesterday, but yeah, almost halfway through
I swear
100.
it was 43.
Maybe. Halfway through 100 though.
That jumped up a lot, didn't it? In like a couple
Yeah.
of days.
Oh, 45. 45 now.
Oh, okay,
Ah,
I see. Celery play.
145 now. I mean, 45 now. 145. Imagine.
Well, literally just now, 45.
Yeah, 45. Yeah.
Is there one guy still watching you? Just subscribe.
Maybe. I'm not sure who's actually watching. To be fair, it's probably me now. But yeah, someone was watching for a bit. It wasn't. I don't think it was Anderson. You know. I think Anderson's mind got blown. I can't lie. Mine would. All the things you said all at once. I'm like, oh, whoa.
No, I don't think he has a fake out play. No, he does.
He does. Yeah.
He does, but he doesn't have a name. No, there's no fake out.
Two.
Maybe he hasn't updated this. I don't see a fake out play. I think it's just
I mean,
celery.
to be fair, his fake out play is basically what liquidity grab is.
Yeah,
That's what it is, really.
basically.
He just got extra steps. I don't know what his extra steps are, but yeah, it's basically a liquidity grab down back to the downside. Basically, sell side, buy side or sell side getting taken, gonna start hunting buy side or sell side. That's what what's happening.
I rate how much he grew his Discord, because that's got bare people. It's free, but
Yeah,
it's
he's
loads
done
of
bits.
people.
He's done bits.
It's weird though, because he doesn't have that many followers in comparison.
He's entertaining. People that watch,
No,
people don't go to his after going to live stream. He doesn't go to his Instagram. They go to his Discord.
No, I get that. I'm just saying, like, let's say, how many viewers does he get on the live stream?
Like 800, 1K.
Like, even then, how has he managed to get 17k on the Discord?
Oh, I don't know. Mate. I don't know.
Must have a loyal following.
He probably does, yeah. I'd imagine. He's sick, bro. He's sick.
No,
I rate
no, I'm not dissing him. I'm just trying to
Yeah, I
say,
know, yeah. Trying to,
to-
like, yeah, I understand.
in comparison to the followers and everything, it's weird. Like,
Yeah.
Discord, you would usually think is like, what, 5% of your followers?
Mm.
10%? Not even that.
I guess if you get free signals in Discord, you get free signals in Discord.
Oh, wait, he had a video.
Also, do you look at Discord? Do you get to see the thread that I created,
1 minute.
or do you have to join? I don't know. 'Cause I created threads to make it a bit more like organized because I hate having to just keep scrolling up and up for all my trades.
Oh,
Saying,
can
"Oh,
you see his video on stream? That I'm showing.
no, I can't. No. Oh, I'm like,
Oh,
oh
what's
yeah,
it?
now I can.
What's it gone?
It's like a second delay. That's what it was. Oh, this was he's got funny memes to be honest.
Oh, no.
Oh, this might get some deep rating. I can't hear it.
Taking
Have to
shots,
shut down.
bro.
Have to shut down. I can't hear it from your thing.
It's just music.
Oh, it's fine then.
What does he say? That's the thing. SMC traders are more profitable than market traders. Where's the game?
Honestly, I just don't. I don't know
SMC
about-
traders risk 5 times again about.
I mean, I guess it's true. I mean,
Oh
it's
wait, this
risk
guy's
reward.
defending. This guy. Oh.
Yeah, this guy. Yeah, he's defending SMC
So
traders.
he's fighting for their life. Okay, so people have already like roasted him. I'm guessing.
It's what you wanted though. That's comments, isn't it? That's what you wanted. You
No,
wanted
he's
a bit
smart.
controversy. You wanted a bit controversy.
Yeah.
It's a good little.
I don't. I think if I ever get on the stream with him or you get on the stream, we'll have a good argument. We'll say,
Yeah, I
we'll
don't think we
say you
inherently
don't
disagree
know.
on most things though.
No, yeah, we agree on that. I just want to say to
Yeah.
him, you don't know what you're doing though.
Yeah.
You just got lines on a screen. Like what are you?
Yeah, I suppose it was. If it
Obviously,
works,
you're
it
still
works.
making money. I'm not
You don't.
hating
You
on
don't.
that.
Yeah, you don't need to know the why if you're making
But
money, right?
that's-
But it's good to know the
yeah.
why.
That's what
It's good to-
debates are for, right? Like,
Yeah, it's good to know the
sometimes
whys.
the answer is actually pointless. It doesn't help you. But-
Yeah.
Like, we're doing philosophy right now, yeah.
Mm.
Bro, some of the questions, it's like, I get it. I get it's philosophy. You just question everything.
But it's useless to get the answer.
Yeah, but sometimes I sit there,
Yeah.
I'm like, but what's the point of this? I like the fact that I'm learning more because it makes you smarter, just the certain stuff you talk about.
Yeah.
But then I also sit there sometimes like, well, what am I gaining from this? I don't understand
True.
what's going on.
Philosophy is a hard thing to do though, because that's the whole purpose of philosophers is trying to find
That's-
meaning in certain things, right?
That's it. There's a right and wrong for everything.
Yeah.
No, sorry. There isn't
No, there's
right
a
or wrong.
meaning. There's a meaning for everything. That's what
Yeah.
they're trying to say. But finding out the meaning of certain things is very time-consuming and very useless,
Yeah.
I would say. But that's what philosophy's for.
Yeah.
So other people don't have to think about it, and they just have to take what the philosophers say and just take it and run with it. Spend
Yeah,
their time doing
that's
it.
the whole idea. They're always pushing
Yeah.
us to. They say find your own voice. What do you think? Which is
Well,
good.
yeah.
I think it'll take the. If everyone did philosophy, it would take out the robot out of them, where they just take everything out for what it is.
You're not gonna get an entry. I'm not gonna get an entry at this point, to
Yeah,
be
I'm
honest.
not.
So annoying, man.
This is the one trade I could have got, but I didn't plan for it. To be fair.
Okay. I would have loved to take an entry today, but I guess we don't need that. Bitcoin, I might take an entry at some point if it stabs that level.
Now, if something similar happens tomorrow, I'll be ready.
Yeah.
I'm gonna watch to see if this happens. Oh, I can't wait to eat when I get back.
I'm not hungry. I had coffee. Coffee fills me up quite quickly, you know. But food doesn't. It's weird.
I
With
heard
coffee,
that.
I get a short burst of like, oh, I'm full. But after a while, I'm starving. But for like food, I can eat all day.
Innit?
Sweet.
Right. That's gonna be the danger. Once I get money, I'm just gonna be eating all day. You can understand? I'm just gonna be eating all day.
Dangers of having money, yeah. Just the
Yeah,
food.
forget
It's the food.
forget the
bro.
women. Forget the clubs. it's the food, bro.
Yeah. I'd travel. I'm gonna travel just for the food as well. To be honest, I can't lie to you.
Oh yeah, that would be sick. Trying out different foods. You know what's cool? The marketplaces.
Yeah.
You know these. What do they call it? Street food.
Yeah, street food. I love me some street food, especially the Filipino ones. Oh, bro,
Is it good
nice.
there?
Yeah.
Must be
street
a lot of like seafood and stuff, isn't it?
food. Not really. It's a lot of just fried stuff.
Okay. Oh yeah, the bubble. Remember I told you about the bubble tea place?
Yeah.
What did I get the other day? I got from there fried shrimp.
Yeah.
No, was it shrimp or was it prawns? I don't remember.
Probably prawn. Same thing.
It
They're the
was
same thing, aren't they?
in the shape of onion rings. Fried.
Oh, is it calamari?
I don't remember.
Because that would be squid.
That's it. It was squid. Fried squid rings. That's what it was.
Okay. Yeah, the calamari. They're very nice. Have you tried a bit of lemon in them with a bit of like I forgot what the sauce is like. They're beautiful.
They gave a sweet chili sauce with it.
Oh no, white sauce is always better. I don't know what that white sauce is, but it's always the longest one.
Yeah. I'm so lucky, man. It's literally 30-second walk.
That's dangerous though. Always gonna be going
Yeah,
there. For
I'd
that
probably go
calamari.
like once a week, I'd say.
Nah, that's dangerous, bro. They're fried. They're battered. They're very unhealthy.
Oh no, not for the fried stuff. The bubble tea.
Oh, the bubble tea. Oh, you like bubble tea now, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, let's go. Are
To
you
be
sure
honest,
it's
the
halal?
actual pearls don't taste all that. I'll be honest.
Are you sure that's halal?
Well, they said it is.
Yeah, because like, how
Well-
do you think they make it gelatin? Surely they use pig fat, no?
From what I've seen online, bubble tea is halal.
Okay, fair enough.
But I'm not getting the squid again or whatever I got.
Why you didn't like it?
No, I just don't trust a lot of these places.
Oh, where they're saying this allow, it's really probably not.
Yeah, like I don't want to be pessimistic, but it's like there's even burrito place. It's owned by white people, and I've ate from there. They've said it's halal, and I saw other Muslims in there. I was speaking to my uncle. He was like, "Yeah, but what if they just say that?"
But you can't really blame yourself for eating something that's not halal when they say it's halal.
Oh yeah, 100%. But it's just about from now on, do I want to go?
Right. If it's your research, isn't it? Like if you research it and it says yes, then they're at fault, not you. If you eat
Yeah,
it. Although I don't know how that works in your religion, though.
yeah. I mean, even at university, they I was getting the chicken from there, which is pretty nice.
Yeah.
But we found out yesterday they put it on the same grill as the pork.
Oh, so that's the issue there. That's
So,
the
yeah.
issue.
Gonna have to just get the rice. The rice was banging though.
No, where? Which one?
The rice.
In Chinese?
No, at the uni.
At the uni? I was like, in Chinese?
I don't know what they've been putting in there, but
I hear rice, I straight away think Chinese. That's what...
it's
Oh, yeah, that...
rice.
the one in, the same video I told you about yesterday. The, where's your family from? Where are you from? Oh, I'm from Sheffield. No, where's your family from?
Oh, yeah.
And he goes like, "Oh, what's your favorite food?" And he was like, "Do you like curry?" He's like, "No, I like British food, like fish and
Yeah.
chips and
Oh,
Chinese."
okay.
I'm like, "What the?"
Fish and chips and Chinese. Oh,
It is so true, though. It's so true. That is literally British food, like Chinese takeaway.
That's mad. I've never had a Chinese takeaway, you know.
It's like so hilarious. Think about it. What is British food?
Fish and chips,
Right.
sausages. Is that
Sausages.
German?
That's German, though, isn't it? Frankfurt.
Scones.
Yeah, true. So like bacon stuff.
It's the breakfast, really, isn't it? Actually,
No,
even then, tea's
no.
tea's Chinese, Indian. Isn't
Oh,
it?
for English?
Bacon.
Yeah,
Yeah,
bacon.
but we're
like
just
basically
naming
the...
food now. We're just
Yeah.
naming like actual food, like.
No, I mean full English breakfast. So like that layout, that whole fry up like layup.
Oh,
I think
you mean
it's
the
that.
eggs, the sausages?
Yeah. Beans and hash browns.
That's it. Yeah.
That's English.
So I'm just trying to think.
Just like American is hamburger really American though? I think they popularized it, but I think it's
Yeah.
American.
Well, I would be taking this sub, but I literally need to shoot off in a bit.
Yeah, I'm just like gonna
Just
wait for
thinking,
gold and
there's a-
crypto to do stuff, and then
Potential opportunity here as it breaks this low.
a breakout of this could easily fill in. Like of crypto here, 21,160. I'll wait for a 4-hour close below, and then I'll enter.
Also, I don't know why, but you know, yesterday's stream it cut off 10 minutes early.
Yeah, that's what it's at.
As in, we were on the stream and it stayed,
Yeah.
but when watching the recording back, it cut off for 10 minutes.
Oh, that's a bit weird.
So I'm
Maybe-
pretty sure when I actually took the trade or when I was managing it, it cut off.
Yeah.
You didn't see the result of it.
Yeah, we got censored.
Do you reckon?
Yeah, nah, I'm joking.
Do you reckon?
Nah, joking.
Do you reckon they saw it? Like, oh, so this is where they made money. Let's just cut it off.
Just take that off, yeah.
I'm messing.
Probably. They're onto you, brother. Okay, so we rejected that daily zone that I marked out. Let's see if I get it to the pip. That daily zone. Let's see if I get it to the pip.
Alright, go away. I'm ending the stream. If anyone's still here, see you tomorrow.
Thank you for watching. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the subs.